God damn it. I don't know why this camera freezes like it do, but it do be freezing. It do be freezing all the time. Hello, welcome in. My name is Dean Dane. I am having camera issues. That's been pretty normal lately. But hope you are doing well. Hope things are going swimmingly. It is Thursday. Yeah, how we been? How we been? What's new in your world? What's going on? What have you been up to? You've been nope. Cool. Now it's just me stuck in a different way. Why are you like this? What if I quit this? What if I quit this? Huh? What if that happens? Hey Z, welcome in. I started out with camera problems this time, so that's, super cool. Yeah, it's continuously freezing. You know, sometimes I'm reminded of something. Fucking bullshit. Fucking ridiculous. Whatever. Go back to the old camera. That's fine. The old camera never let me down. The old camera always had my back. The old camera would never have done anything fucking ridiculous. Oh yeah, no, I was away from my computer and forgot to mute myself. So that's cool. I assume this is better. Oh, weird. Yeah. When I wear that's a good photo of me. So that's super. Love that. I love everything I'm seeing here. Oh my god, I love everything I'm seeing here. Hello. It's me. Ya boy. Get this shit out of here. Get this shit out of here. That's right, baby. We back. Back in 420p. A lot of things. We're ranking a lot of things. Like my frustration with my webcam. S tier. S rank. What happens if I turn this off? Maybe I just turn it down. Can't have shadows on your face. Not in this industry. Hope you're all doing well. I am feeling sassy and whatever and stuff. Let's get back into it. Let's go join the other people. Let's not keep them waiting.
Fried rice.
Oh God, fried rice? I'm in.
And then like a sandwich or something?
Yeah, and because I have to like toast the bread and cook the meat and like melt the cheese, like that's a level above fried rice for me.
So wait, fried rice on a sandwich?
That just sounds like a mess, Dane. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I came in halfway through.
And you should have stayed out.
Well, okay. I'm sorry.
Also, welcome in. How are you doing today, Dane?
Was pretty frustrated. That's kind of continued.
Oh no.
My new webcam is just fucking dumb. So we're back to using the OG one. D and Dane live in 420p. Let's go.
Let's go.
Look great.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
That's my favorite number of P's.
Yeah, I don't know.
To have D and Dane at. That was a weird way to phrase it.
You flatterer, you.
Quesadilla or grilled cheese or nacho is a lazy meal for Haley.
Ooh. Quesadillas are so
Nachos.
easy and nice to make.
Nachos sounds pretty good right now, actually. Wish I could go for some nachos.
My problem with nachos is that I always put too much cheese on the top, and then I don't know where to grab the chip at.
Use a fork.
Oh God, are you a monster?
Use a fork. What are
You're
you
a
talking
fork.
about?
He's got manners. What are you talking about,
Yeah.
Dane?
I'm from Idaho. We eat with our hands out here. I don't know how you.
I'm sorry that not all of us can be barbarians that
Well-
lived in woods and caves.
Look, I'm not sure how you highfalutin folk live in the big city, but it sure sounds nice. Sporting silverware.
Apparently we live with
Sometimes you go out. Sometimes you go out somewhere and you order nachos with friends.
Yeah.
And it's got like cheese
Uh-huh.
and like
And
beef
meat.
and like whatever else
Yeah.
in there. You're not gonna just go at it with your hands. You're gonna get a fork.
Why would you get a fork? Nachos are a
Because
finger
I don't know where
food.
my friends' hands have been.
Oh, are you splitting it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
It's like a
it's
big
a
thing of
sharing plate.
nachos. Like you go out to like Applebee's or something, you get the like nacho appetizer.
Yeah, for me.
No, for the table.
Haley says if your hands aren't cheesy afterwards, you're not doing it right. But I'm with Jazzy. You got to split that. You can't. If you're having nachos to yourself, what are you doing?
You're having nachos to myself and having a lovely time.
No, it's a share plate. How dare
Just share
you?
plate.
I mean, it's not like I don't even know.
You're gonna let your poor friend sit there next to you and not have nachos? Imagine all the joy you're getting from nachos, Dane.
Yeah, because
Imagine.
I wanted
And then-
nachos, so I ordered nachos. If they wanted nachos, they had an opportunity.
The plate's so big, I was like, okay, well, I don't want to have all these nachos. Hey, you want some nachos too?
Sure.
Yeah, bud, I'll have some nachos. Thanks.
Yeah, and then they can just
And
reach
then we
over
share the nachos.
and grab a nacho.
If it's for the table, you should have your own plate. Yeah, that's a good point.
But then you gotta
should
bring like silverware and cutlery into it. Like you gotta get like a serving utensil to move the nachos from the big plate to the individual.
Oh no,
plates.
it's so hard.
It's real hard compared to just me putting it in my goddamn mouth.
This is the energy we need to work ourselves up to for this, because we're gonna be.
Yeah, this is my warm up.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, this debate is exactly what we need, because we are gonna be ranking cereal mascots by how good we would do in a fight against them.
Yeah. See,
Okay,
Z gets
I'm
it.
glad I got the premise.
Last thing I'm gonna say before I move away from nachos: the share plate is for weaklings. Z gets it.
Do this again in October for Halloween candy. Ooh,
Ooh, that would be cool.
that would be fun.
Yeah, I guess we can just kind of get into it, can't we? Can I yeah, I can resize these. There may be some ads that pop up on the side of this website. I have no control over that.
Do you not have
Oh, I've got
ad
it
block?
zoomed in.
I do have ad block. But I don't think it counts for like the embedded on the side stuff. Hold on.
Sometimes it does.
Black.
Block this
Depends on
ad.
the.
Oh,
But yeah, so we are going to be fighting cereal mascots.
because we are fighting dreamers.
It looks like okay. I thought for a second the first two were going together. If they had started with a team up, I think we would be in trouble.
Well, they don't. Okay. Do you think you could name all of them as they come up?
So by name or by serial?
No.
I guess by serial makes more sense.
'Cause
I don't know a majority of these.
some of them have some
That's a
weird
lie.
names.
I know most of these, but
I don't know the names of most of these.
Yeah.
I don't even recognize some of these cereals.
Well, so you've got Apple Jacks, the first two.
Yeah.
Corn Pops. It's their old mascot. I don't know the fourth one. We got Boo-Berry, Honey Nut Cheerios, Captain Crunch, a Space Bear is what I'm going to say.
a space bear.
A Space Bear, yeah.
Space Bear?
Not to be confused
Okay.
with the Space Bear, but a
Yeah.
Space Bear.
Okay.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Baker, Cookie Crisp the dog, and Cookie Crisp the wolf version, so
Okay.
there's some contention there. Chocos, it's on the box. I cheated.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is Coco Monkey.
Yeah, that is the monkey Coco.
Wait, hold
That
on.
looks like another Cookie Crisp.
I think so. The Cookie Crisp Bandit,
Okay.
Cookie Jarvis. Who could forget Cookie
That's
Jarvis.
that's the wizard from Ralph Bakshi's Wizards.
Yeah, he 100% is. Oh my god. I think that's the Corn Pop chicken mascot, but I'm not 100% on that. Count
Okay.
Chocula, Crispy Critters I've never seen before. Cruncharoos I've never seen before. Dig'em the Frog.
What the fuck is Dig'em the Frog?
He's Honey Smacks.
From Dickums.
from
Honey Smacks,
from
yeah.
Dickens.
From
From
Dickums Honey
Dickums.
Smacks.
It's when they tried to get like 90s hip with it, and they introduced this like hip talking frog.
Okay.
Frankenberry, Fruit Brute,
Okay.
Golden Crisp, the bear, Sugar Bear, I think is his name.
Uh-huh.
Golden Pops apparently had like a crazy B movie mascot.
It looks like an animate little pop
Yeah, oh, I could see that. I could see that.
committing cannibalism.
No idea about the blue monster. King Vitamin's my boy.
Okay.
Is it just a bunch of vitamins in a bowl?
Yeah.
Multivitamin?
They wanted kids to eat healthier, so they thought, why don't we just make a vitamin-based cereal?
That's why we had Flintstone gummies in my house.
Oh, yo. That's how you know you made it. I'm gonna assume this is Klondike Pete, though I don't recognize him. Lion cereal. I hope it's not made with real lion.
Lionos.
Lionos. Thundercats.
I would eat a lion for breakfast.
I don't know if I could take one in a fight though.
That's
We'll
what we're
get
here to
there.
discuss.
That's true. Honey Loops. Frickin' Lucky Charms. Jets. Apparently was a cereal.
Okay.
Cop cereal.
Okay.
Do you think
ACAB.
ACAB cereal, definitely.
All cereals are bastards.
Do you think OJ's had actual orange pieces in it? Because it looks like it's chocolate
Probably.
to me.
I bet they did.
Oh, terrible. Why is
Are
Blueberry
you
on here?
supposed to eat it with orange juice?
Oh, maybe. It was part of a balanced breakfast, you know. So Blueberry and Count Chocolate are on here twice, though this is their, like...
That's their 2D forms.
Yeah.
Sorry, I found OJ's. OJ's, the box described it as a ready sweetened cereal with 10% real orange juice and natural flavors.
Wild.
Wild.
They were just throwing things at the
Where was
wall.
the juice from?
With oranges, Ashwood.
No, but I mean, like, what was it in the bag?
Yeah, it came separately.
That means 10% of the cereal would get soggy.
You had to mix it up yourself.
Yeah.
So, does
Hi,
not
Derek,
include
welcome.
batteries. I don't know about the thumbs up dog. He's pretty hip though.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool dog.
The Weedos
Weedos.
Professor.
Not to be confused with Guidos.
It's true. I'm pretty sure that's the Nesquik bunny.
I was about to say, isn't that the Nesquik bunny? Did they have a cereal?
I think they did for a time.
Yes, they did. They did.
Q. Who could forget them? Yummy Dummy
Seal.
Thick Seal.
Would also eat cereal for breakfast.
Snowflakes. Is that different? That's from Nestle.
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes
Different than
competitor.
Frosted Flakes. Yeah.
Also, I'm noticing a distinct lack of Tony the Tiger.
He's at the bottom.
He's
You haven't
right
gotten there yet.
He's at the bottom?
He's at the
So
very
like to the
bottom.
right.
Oh shit, he is. Okay. Well, spoiler alert. I didn't see him. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Toasted whole wheat flakes. Force? If you have to force somebody to eat your
Force.
cereal, we'll get into that. Raisin Bran, honeycomb.
Yeah, I gotta show off the honeycomb. I love that mascot.
It's hilarious. Fraggle Rock, I'm gonna say. Frosted Flakes.
I
Fruit
think
Loops.
that's nerd cereal.
That is Nerds.
Oh, they had a cereal?
Yes.
Wild.
Most candies had cereal at some point.
I mean, I suppose that's fair. Trix Rabbit. This is the bad guy from Wreck-It Ralph. I'm 100% sure. Yummy Mummy, which is a contemporary to Count Chocolate, Blueberry, and Fruit Brute, and then Zimmy, Kellogg's Zimmy. I don't know. I've never
dragon?
seen that.
That's a dragon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dragonos. I'm gonna put on some background music here.
I'm worried about getting copyright stricken, so I'm gonna keep the music off.
There's stuff you could put on.
That's why I go to
Oh
game
yeah,
shops.
I've got a ton of good like copyright free music, but I still get tagged from time to time.
Well, I've never had that problem with Game Chops. Game Chops, not a sponsor, but get at me.
Willing to sell out to game shops.
100%. Love your music. DJ Cutman's incredible. Anyway,
What do you say we jump into it?
let's do it.
Dane, I don't know if it was okay. I didn't know if you knew that the screen wasn't showing on
Yes.
on your stream
I darkened it so that
while it was tabbed away.
they
Got it.
can't judge me for my taste in music. Chad
Got
is
it.
so
Just had to
cruel.
double check.
Okay.
Chad is a cruel
so-
mistress.
I think we need to set parameters for the fight.
Okay.
All right. No preparation. Neither. You're both meeting each other.
Death
Yeah.
battle
in the
rules.
Death battle rules.
Are we going Street Fight rules where like this is taking place on a neutral location, you know, on the streets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you
Final
just
destination, no items.
Yeah. True. Flat stage.
just what you carry with you on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
No extra parameters.
Oh, I am so prepared for this.
Okay.
You
Start
just
us off
run
then.
into each other on the street and you want to kill each other.
Cool. We're just gonna start at the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
First two F tier.
You can't wait.
Alright.
Okay. Well, let's reset the parameters.
Okay.
Hold on.
S means from S to F.
Yeah.
S means can fight and win.
Yeah.
F means cannot fight, will lose.
Yeah. So it's how well you could do in a fight against them.
Okay. S tier then. 100%. First two S tier.
Okay.
Out the gate.
I think I could take the apple.
You don't think you can
I
take
think
the cinnamon?
I don't think I could take the cinnamon toast stick.
Are you not ready for the
Cinnamon's
cinnamon
just
challenge?
done-
pretty rad.
In his commercials, he had like feats of like athletic ability that leads me to believe that he could probably know kung fu.
Hmm?
I think the apple. I think the apple's a hard S.
Okay.
I think the cinnamon toast, the cinnamon,
Yeah.
is like a B or a C for me.
Really? Okay. Ashwood, where do you land on the cinnamon? And the apple.
So first, Apple, always a curmudgeon.
True.
I think it would be an easy fight.
Yeah.
I think he's asking for it.
Yeah.
So definitely an S tier Apple.
'Kay.
I think the cinnamon stick is way too athletic for me to be able to keep up with. If it turns into a battle of what is that? Not inertia, but like a
Attrition?
battle of
Christian?
attrition. Yeah, he's got me beat.
I mean, he is pretty athletic. I'll give him that. But also, he's literally a stick of cinnamon.
But in their commercials, he was like at least, to a human, he's like at least 3 to 4 feet tall, which isn't that much. But you have to understand, you're like 2 feet taller than Ashwood and I.
That's true. But like, Ashwood studied martial arts. I've studied martial arts. We got your back, Jazzy. We won't let the cinnamon beat you up.
Okay, wait.
Oh,
Are we
it's
fighting? Yeah, is this a team? Are we 3v1ing
I mean-
these people?
I mean, okay, hold on. Let me posit this scenario, right? Death battle arena time. There
Okay,
Jazzy
okay.
Smooth is. He's walking down the street. He's in a bad part of town. The milk
Yeah.
definitely spoiled at this point in this part of town. Bumps into the apple. Immediate problem. Apple starts picking a fight. Jazzy's like, whatever, you punk ass Apple, I got this.
Yeah,
They
I tossed
start
in the
duking
trash
it out.
can.
Where's the cinnamon stick coming in? Because they're always seen together. They're never not
Oh,
seen
he
alone.
likes skateboard onto the scene.
Yeah. So they're Ashwood and I are walking to your house in this bad part of town, apparently. And we see you getting jumped by an apple and a cinnamon stick. We're not gonna jump in?
I just think it sets a bad example if on the second one we declare, yeah, but together we would win.
Because they're together.
But I wasn't
never seen them work
thinking.
together.
Like, so it would be different if it were Count Chocula and Boo Berry hanging out, right? That's a different scenario entirely. But these two are the same mascot. They're a part and parcel.
We have to set these rules now, though. Are we taking all of these fights as if the three of us are tag teaming?
Well, no, because
Or are we
like,
taking
poor
them-
No,
Diggin the
it's gotta-
Frog is gonna get his ass kicked.
It's got to be one-on-one.
I agree.
It's
I
got to
agree.
be how we feel one-on-one.
But when the apple and the cinnamon stick are the only mascots in this list who are seen canonically together, it feels weird to fight them individually, to me.
I think, personally, I could win against the Cinnamon,
Mm-hmm.
but it wouldn't be an easy fight.
Snap that cinnamon stick. Just. Ah!
I would put him at a C. I think he could beat me
At a
5
C.
times out of 10.
Wild. Okay, I mean, okay.
Hey, y'all don't have to have the same. Y'all don't have to have the same tier.
I
Y'all
mean,
can.
that's true. That's true.
We can have different lists.
S tier.
But
100%.
I just think he would roll up on his skateboard and whip my ass sometimes out of 10.
You know, like I'm not saying that there's not a possible world in which I lose to this cinnamon stick. That could happen. I just don't think it's likely. I feel like I could like crush the apple in one hand and like break the cinnamon stick in the other. I think his name is Cinnamon. It's the Winamon. He is the Winamon though.
He is the one I'm on.
He is the Winamon.
Shit. That touche. That changes things.
Does that bump him down to an A or B for you?
I'm putting him in a C. He's the Winamon. I mean, like, maybe if I get lucky.
I think I'd feel bad for fighting him.
I mean, he does seem like really, like, a cool
I
He
dude.
does seem
would-
like a chill dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel bad for fighting the apple. He was always like really annoying.
Yeah.
But like Cinnamon seemed like a pretty chill guy.
He does seem like the kind of guy, though, that, like, you could get into a scrap with. You could fight him, like, close to the death, and then he'd still take you out for, like, a beer later, you know?
Yeah, like a Goku type.
Yeah, he's definitely a Goku type. Z wants to know, why doesn't Jazzy as a bird just lift the apple and cinnamon into the air and drop them from up high?
Too heavy.
Wait.
Too heavy. Hollow bird bones.
Yeah, that happens. Cool. Yeah, no, that makes sense. He's the Winamon. I will relent on that. This looks like a Bob's Burgers character.
That's Doug Dimmadome.
Oh, but like in the Bob's Burgers universe, right?
Yeah. That's an A. I can beat this dude.
You think so?
Yeah.
I could absolutely take Pop. He's the size of a bowl of cereal.
You know,
Yeah, look at him. He's the size of a bowl of cereal. He has a tall hat. You knock his hat over. Like you even like if he's like keeping that hat on, you like slightly tilt him off balance and he's on the ground.
I was worried that he might have had a gun, or like some sort of implement, but it does not appear to be so. So yeah, I would say S tier makes sense to me.
It would just be a pop gun.
Ooh, true. That's a good joke.
I think A tier.
A tier?
I don't see a world where he beats me, but I also want to give him I don't know what he's got under that hat.
You know, that's a good point. He could have like a whole cannon under there, something. A bunch of tinier pops, maybe. It's an option. Just saying.
It's
fair.
always an option.
I have no idea what on earth
Look at this moose.
this like Tasmanian
moose
devil
boar.
moose
It's a-
man.
Moose rooster, some like. I don't know what to call that other than a muffalata.
Big
Yeah.
mix.
And-
I
Big
don't.
mix.
I'm pretty sure this is a chimera from Full Metal Alchemist.
Big mix, ready to eat cereal with rolled oats, rice, toasted cornflakes, and whole grain wheat. The cereal came in 2 varieties, regular and raisin.
So they just threw everything into a cereal then. They were just like, everyone else is doing these ingredients. Let's just put them all together.
Oh, hold on, I've got it. The cereal's named after its mascot, a beast that was part chicken, part wolf, part moose, and part pig.
Yeah,
It's part wolf.
F tier
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
part wolf.
There's no chance I can take that. in a
Yeah,
fight.
me neither.
No, yeah, that's like
I can't beat 4 out of those 4 animals.
It's like
hell
the,
no.
the best of all animals. You know, you can gore you with the horns. It's
This
got
dude's like big too.
big,
What's his
yeah,
name?
chicken-like reflexes.
Oh, and there's.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
golden eagles
dude, this
can lift
this
and-
thing's huge.
Is it huge?
Oh, it's like big. It's like
It's got to be as big as a moose.
It's like as big as a moose is, but if a moose like stood on 2 legs.
Oh, fuck that.
Holy crap! Don't
Yeah,
know.
this thing's like
I
big.
can't take that in a fight.
There's like
Yeah.
a commercial. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
out.
that's no.
I'm out. Apparently,
Now is this next one?
gold eagles can fly and lift and throw goats. So Z believes that you can lift and throw an anthropomorphic apple.
Bigger than I am,
He believes.
and they're
in
much less round than me.
Oh, he is pretty round.
Is this like this next one's a ghost?
Yeah, this one is a ghost. This one's
Oh.
literally already dead.
Can you fight a ghost?
I mean,
I-
yeah.
I don't have what I need to fight a ghost on me at any given time.
Are ghosts real?
I feel like I'm
Yes,
at least
100%.
a monk level 5 or 6, so my hands count as magical weapons. It's not true.
I have not done enough training to be able to call myself a 5th level monk.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. So
But-
I mean, it depends. Can he affect us though? Is the question, right? Because our punches are going to go through him. We know that. It's ghost logic.
Right.
But
And so is he going to be able to like possess us and make us punch ourselves?
oh god,
And then in his little blueberry voice go, "Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!"
that is the thing of nightmares. That's a hard. I don't think I could take a ghost in a fight, but I am. I feel like it would be a war of attrition, and the ghost would win.
There is and who is Booberry? His personality is described as sweet and can be characterized as a lovable little ghost. He is
Oh, it's a
often seen
little
in,
ghost.
he is often seen in past commercials being scared of his own self.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, so we could play the mental game.
Yeah, so if he's like easily scared of his own his own identity, I feel like you could like make him really I think you could like play some real mean mental tricks on him.
I feel like B tier by that recommend. Like, you know, I'd have to figure out like how to get into his head, but I think once you're there, you live there. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say B tier because you can't do much to him, but I don't think it's a fight I'd lose easy.
Are we gonna rank the 2D versions of them differently, or should we just include that?
Put him
I
in the
think
same.
for sure.
That's kind of my.
Or for sure you want to rank them differently?
For sure, I would rank them differently because
Oh,
I think
okay.
me and Count Chocula would have different. I'd have different opinions on 3D Count Chocula
Versus
versus
2D.
his versus 2D.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we're fighting cereal mascots. Welcome in.
Barry the Bee?
Yeah.
His name's Barry.
I don't think that's actually true.
Look, if he were the bee from the Bee movie, he might stand a chance.
What is his
You're saying he's
name?
just not
Buzz.
about jazz?
His
He
name's
doesn't know-
Buzz.
Buzz doesn't know shit about jazz.
I could S tier. I could beat up a bee.
Yeah, I could beat this bee.
Yeah. Yeah.
He does come preloaded with a weapon.
He does have a weapon. It's true.
Yeah, but I've got like 5 different types of chemical sprays in my house that I could just like spray at him and
Oh, but you're not in your house, Jazzy.
Okay, fine.
You're on
if we're
Final
just on the
Destination.
You're
if we're just on this, yeah, sure.
No
okay,
items.
fine,
No
fine.
items, Jazzy.
No items. I forgot. Sorry, no items. My bad. I still could beat a bee.
Yeah, but like,
Easy.
I
He
think-
stings me once and he's dead.
yeah, just for clarification, he does have 2 weapons on him.
Yeah,
Look.
but he
Yeah,
But
one is his
bumblebees
Chaozu.
sting you and then they die.
One is his Chaozu attack, okay, but it's still an attack. And if you're
S
allergic,
tiers. S
I'm
tiers,
not
we win
allergic.
every time.
yeah,
So we know we know that he can't beat us.
yeah.
It's gonna be a full fight.
Unless I have an allergy I'm not aware of, then maybe he can. But I've been stung by bees before. S tier, 100%.
One of the Boy Scout camps I went to had a bee problem, and it was a very nasty time because we kept having bees. Like their hives were underneath the platforms
Ooh.
that we were camping on, and so if sometimes they would just like swarm. It was fucked up.
That sucks. I had a friend one time in a
Bees
park,
suck.
sat down at a picnic bench, or picnic table, I guess, and we were just hanging out, having a good time, and all of a sudden she just got lit up. There was a
Oh,
wasp
no.
nest underneath it, and they just went for her instead. Yeah, it was terrible.
Oh, I hate that.
You don't want to do smash or smash? I mean, look, all of these mascots fuck. Changed my mind.
All of them?
All
I
of
don't.
them.
I don't know about all of them.
They all fuck. Klondike
alright.
Pete can get it. Captain
Captain
Crunch,
Crunch.
he's an admiral, man. Or he's captain, I guess, technically, but he's wearing an admiral uniform.
Yeah, but like, do you think he knows hand-to-hand combat?
He would have had to have at least gone through.
He would have had to learn something.
Yeah,
at
basic
boot camp.
training is 100% a thing. Plus, he's ranked up. I mean, sure, he's a bit older, right? Like, I don't think he's like an S tier necessarily, but like A or B, I'd feel pretty comfortable. B,
No,
probably.
I would put him a lot lower than that. I think he could beat me up a lot more.
You think so?
He's one of those. I think he's one of those dudes who, like, once he pulls off that admiral coat, he's super wiry and strong.
Oh, he's like Master Roshi?
Things to know about him is that his full name is Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch.
Yo, I
Yeah,
can't.
this guy could beat me up.
Yeah, 100%. D?
Spice and Rose, welcome in, Spice.
Hey.
Thank you for the sub.
Male bees don't have a stinger according to 5 minutes of Googling, so I think you win even more often than originally thought. Okay. I'm gonna put him in D tier. I feel like I could win like 1 in 10, maybe.
I feel like if I got like a good hit on him, I could win.
Yeah.
He doesn't have much of a jaw, so we'd have to hit him hard there.
That's very true.
There is King Vitamin on this list, Spice.
Yeah, I thought about you earlier,
King
Spice.
King Vitamin is right there.
We're getting there.
Be patient.
Space Bear? F tier.
F tier.
F tier. I can't
It's a
beat
bear
a bear.
from space.
He's an apex
he's-
predator on the ground, much less from space.
He's got to have some kind of futuristic suit on him. Look at that.
Yeah, 100%.
90% of him chrome.
Yeah, he's
I
wearing
wish
armor.
I knew what cereal mascot this was.
I do too. Did you type in Space Bear cereal?
I did. It didn't give me anything.
Damn it.
Oh,
There's Sugar Bear, but that's
Yeah.
not who it is.
No. Cinnamon Toast
Yeah.
Crunch. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
he looks friendly. He looks like the kind of guy where if we survive the fight, he'll take us out for a beer.
Yeah. I definitely feel like
Which-
there's a point where like his armor's all damaged and dude gets
I
stronger.
feel like I'm fucking up my algorithm by the things I'm typing into Google right now.
He wears the armor to slow himself down. You know, it's a courtesy.
He does it to survive in our Earth atmosphere, so maybe
Ooh.
we could actually take him down if we damage the suit enough.
He's
but
not wearing a
I
helmet
don't
though.
see that happening. Oh, good point. Maybe he does need to breathe.
I'm not winning that fight.
Yeah, no, he's
I
like-
can't beat a space bear.
even outside of the space part, right? He's still a bear at the end of the day. Like I got nothing on that.
The government agent assigned to Jazzy is confused right now.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Baker, S tier.
Oh yeah, I could beat that guy.
I'd say A tier.
A tier.
I think he'd take me out 1 out of 10.
But no items.
Though he's already got
In a
his,
kitchen setting, sure, this guy's probably got some moves.
He's got a wooden spoon already. That's in his hand.
Oh, I
You
don't
can
care.
see
No items.
I don't
Okay.
fear him in the kitchen. I'm just saying, I think he's got a little bit of longevity left in him. Look at those bushy eyebrows, and look at the murder in his eyes.
He does look like he's murdered children before.
Hi, Jayla, welcome in.
Welcome in.
You bet he's Master Roshi ripped? That's what we said about Cap'n Crunch.
Like Captain
This
Crunch,
dialogue.
went to. It would have had to have passed basic training. I don't know. I don't know Mr. Baker Man's story.
I think A tier.
Okay, I think that's fair.
If you guys think you can beat up this old man and feel right about it at the end of the day, you put him in S tier.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm not feeling right
yeah,
about
I'm
it.
not making a morality call here. I'd feel bad about
Let's
kicking
get
wholesale
one thing
ass on any
straight.
of these people.
I'm kicking this dog's ass.
Yeah, yes.
That's
sir.
an S. That's an S tier fight.
I'd feel terrible
But I
about
feel
it.
bad about it.
No, this dog is absolutely gone.
Big red nose.
Yeah. Big
I
red
can't-
target.
This dog's a little bit taller than a box of cereal.
Yeah, true. Very true.
That's basically a Chihuahua.
It's basically you're picking up Frankie and throwing Frankie across
Oh
the room.
no.
That is true.
Yeah, but Frankie's like an eldritch being, so it's a little different.
Well, yeah, that's why I said it's like it, like it,
Gotcha,
not
gotcha.
actually.
But the wolf,
Yeah, she would
though?
just splat and reform.
That's true. The cookie.
Okay,
Crisp
the wolf though is a bit
I
different.
can't beat a wolf.
No.
Well, this ain't your normal wolf though. This is like a twink wolf.
Look, if Liam Neeson
Twink wolf.
is that the sequel to or the prequel to Teen Wolf?
Yes. I
I think
think
it's the CW. Again.
I think this is like a B, or I think this is like at least a B,
Yeah,
maybe an A.
I would say B for me.
He might not even have claws.
You can see them.
No, he's got claws. You can see them.
They're like
But they're like
they're little
small
chocolate-
claws. They're not
They're
like
little
big.
chocolate chips.
they
yeah,
do
they're-
look
but they're not
chocolate
like-
chips.
Yeah, but if they're like chocolate chips, they're not like dangerous.
I,
Unless
mean,
you're allergic to chocolate.
I don't think they're actually chocolate chips.
Could be.
I mean, I don't know that they're not. Never realized how
I
many
say
serial
B tier.
mascots are bears or old men. Yeah, the diversity aspect is not great. I'm gonna say B as well. Choco's, he's a bear.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
back to F tier.
Z, what are you
I
doing?
think-
Hold on. I think this is a D tier bear.
A D tier
Okay.
bear? Go on.
Well, okay, he is a bit more in like a family home setting.
He's a bit
Maybe
more
he's-
portly. He's
Mm.
less in shape. He's not he's not from space. He's just your down home country bear. I think we could punch it out. I
His-
think I could outpunch him.
His arms are pretty big, though.
I feel like he could get me in a headlock
Mm.
and like, it's over.
Thank you so much, Z, for the subs, friend. Appreciate it. Everybody enjoy your custom emotes.
I think a couple of good 1-2s, and we've got this bear in a headlock, and it's Nido, which is my catchphrase that I use all the time.
That's true, you do. You do use it a lot. I mean, if you feel that strongly about it, I could maybe upgrade to D.
I'm just saying we have a chance.
I mean, more than Space Bear, I'll give you that.
Space Bear reeks to me of a trained combatant.
That's
Yeah.
true. But, like, you don't think that Choco grew up on the streets, like, in the backwoods, wrestling?
That is a good point. He would say wrestling. He looks like that kind of bear.
He absolutely looks like that kind of bear.
I would still say D tier.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
That
Who
bear
is this
definitely knows
monkey?
the best restaurant for biscuits and gravy.
Oh, yeah. Coco
Cocoa.
Monkey?
Cocoa Monkey.
Screw
This is Cocoa
that.
Pops.
D tier at best for me.
Coco the monkey.
You don't think he could win against a monkey?
Dude, no, I hate monkeys. They're so
I
small,
think it would
but they're
be-
so strong. And they're fast.
I think it would be an even C or B. I think we could take this
really?
monkey.
That's... We could take this monkey. I believe that. But I don't know.
I could fight this monkey.
Really?
I could fight this monkey.
You think so?
It's
yeah.
very spindly.
I think this is like I'll give you maybe a B tier, but I think like I could come out on top.
I feel like this monkey's gonna rip my face off.
Out of respect for monkey face ripping, I would put it in B tier.
B tier. That's wild. C is as high as I think I can go. I don't think I can beat a monkey. I guess it would depend. Is he juggling actual cereal there?
That would
Yes.
put him at like what, marmoset size?
I could probably take a marmoset. I was thinking like Diddy Kong size.
Yeah, he seems to be Diddy Kong sized from
Oh, if he's Diddy
other
Kong size,
commercial imaging.
then yeah,
images I've
no,
seen.
I'm going like C D tier for me.
See, I'd feel bad fighting a monkey that's as big as a Cocoa Pop.
I would feel better about that, and I feel like I could win that fight. I'll put him in C for me. That's
Okay.
C for Coco, the killer.
Okay, Cookie Crisp Burglar.
He's a criminal. He's a trained professional.
Not every criminal is good at
Professional,
fighting.
no. This dude's short and like goofy looking. I got this. This is like an A
This
tier
is-
fight.
He's basically a white collar criminal. I've got this.
I'm
This
just saying.
this is the kind
Stealing
of dude.
cookies.
This is the kind of dude that like thinks he's Lupin the Third, but is actually just some 2-bit thief.
A hamburglar.
Yeah.
I just imagine him like sneaking into my house while I'm asleep and getting the jump on me. You know, I know that's not the hypothetical we're going with, but that seems like
I don't even think he's the type to get the jump on you. I think he's just the type that would just break in your house, take your box of cereal, and then leave.
that's-
I don't think this guy's ever seen a conflict a day in his life. Until now.
until
Until
now, while he's
now.
catching these hands. Hey, Storm, welcome in. Yeah, I think that's fair. S tier I could see, A tier I could see, for me.
I'd
I
say
think S tier.
Okay,
I think a solid A, but I could see it as S as well.
he's just got a bag full of cookies, right? Like that's hard to defend against.
Look,
I'll
the
eat 'em.
more cookies you eat, the more cookies you eat, the weaker he gets because
Oh,
there's less weight to throw around.
okay, fair enough. There's
That's
no
a
way.
wizard.
No, yeah, there's no way. Ashwood, you're our wizard aficionado. Where would you rank this guy on the scale of like, I don't know, Merlin to?
Look, Cookie Jarvis, I think, on a scale of wizards,
Yeah.
would rank solidly in the lower tier.
Okay.
I think I think we can take this. If he's only got cookie-based spells,
Yeah.
then
Okay.
we've got this.
But what if he's got like flesh to cookie?
The breakfast cereal wiki describes Cookie Jarvis as Cookie Jarvis was a wizard in the Merlin mold who one wave of his wand magically turned cookie jars into cereal bowls, usually chanting rhyming incantations along with.
Along with what?
So basically, his incantation is Addis Milkus. We've got this. It's an easy fight.
You know,
I'm
okay.
I think if you
I'm
get him,
saying
I
A
think if
tier.
you get away, if we are no items,
Yeah.
and he doesn't have his wand, I think it's over. I think we got him.
Well, and like these characters have to have like, we say no items, but I feel like having his cookie wand is what makes him
I
Cookie
think if,
Jarvis.
okay, fine, but I think if you get his wand away from him,
Yes.
then you win.
Who the fuck is a Cookie Jarvis? I don't know, Spice. I'm sorry.
I think mid incantation, you give him a little 1-2, and then you snap his wand.
Yeah.
It's an easy fight.
Back when I was worried about him doing other cookie-based magicry, that's when I was more worried about it. But if all he does is turn cookie jars into cereal bowls, like I don't even have a cookie jar in the house. So
I can break a cookie jar in half and make it a cereal bowl too. See, he's not that special.
it's not that special. S tier for sure.
He's got one transmutation spell.
Yeah.
I've got at least 2.
I was just worried
I
about
held up my fist, by the way. I don't know
Okay.
if you were seeing the stream, but
what spells are they? You had to name them.
one is catch these hands.
Okay.
The second one is Nido.
Nido, that's your catchphrase.
Yeah, that's my catchphrase from earlier.
Yeah.
It's a callback.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Cookie Jarvis is an S.
Yeah, I agree. Pirate wizard or pirate wizard? Pirate chicken though? I'm not so sure about.
I feel like if we could fight the dog, we could fight this bird.
It's
The best to you each morning.
Yeah, I was just reading
From
that.
Cornelius the chicken.
Dude, his name is Cornelius. He's got an
His
eye
name's
patch
Cornelius.
and a coat.
I'd say A tier.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
think he's a swashbuckling
Cornelius Rooster.
Yeah, I agree. A tier in that you can beat him, Ashwood.
chicken. Absolutely.
Okay,
It's a chicken.
but he's a swashbuckling chicken.
He is a swashbuckling chicken. That's why he's an A and not an S.
Okay,
But he's also got an eye patch, which means he's got bad depth perception.
unless it's
So all I have to do is stay on his left side.
a magical eye patch that he can see through.
We said no items.
Well, he's wearing it. I don't know what you want from me. Without his eye patch and coat, he's just a chicken.
We can't spend all day on hypotheticals like what if his eye patch is magic.
I just assumed.
It's an eye patch.
I just thought the wizard would be more concerned about whether or not the eye patch was magic. All right.
I cast detect magic. It's not.
Okay.
There we go.
I'll allow it.
Okay, wait.
Yep.
Wait.
I've come into some new information.
Ooh, okay. Hit us with it.
If the eye patch is magic, I'm gonna riot.
No.
Oh damn.
Cornelius Brewster is at least taller than like a 10-year-old child.
Yo.
Is at least as I think it is at least as tall as like 4.5 feet.
Could you fight one horse-sized rooster or 100 rooster-sized horses?
100 rooster-sized horses.
That's fair. That's a big.
Does that change? Does that
That is
change
a big
anything?
thing.
I think
No, it makes it an easier target.
I think for me it puts him into a B. He's a big chicken. He's got reach with them legs. He's already like all leg. I'm feeling B tier.
But he's all chicken leg.
I mean, yeah, but they got like talons on the end of them. Chickens are scary.
Chickens are cute. My friend has chickens.
I mean, yeah, they're cute, but they're also kind of scary. They've got the devil in the Mashwood.
I'm saying A tier.
Okay. He's a literal count. He's also immortal.
He's a vampire. It's definitely.
I don't need to kill him. I just need to beat him in a fight.
I don't know that I could.
I think I could beat Count Chocula. I
He-
think that's like an A.
Does he turn into a bat at all? Is that a thing he does? Like Dracula?
There's a bat on the cereal.
There was a bat on the cereal, but maybe that's just like his friend, like Bernie the Bat.
I would put him in. I think he's gonna have super speed.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have super strength. I think it's a D tier for me.
He can shapeshift into a bat.
Yeah.
He can shapeshift.
He clears. As far as I'm concerned.
I would put him in D. I think I could beat him a couple of times, but I
Yeah.
think I would have to get lucky.
I think so too.
He would have to get overconfident, and
You'd
I would
have to, like-
find it. He would have to like throw me through a boarded up window, and I would take one of the boards and stake him.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Reading my mind. Perfect. Same. Crispy critters. Okay, now
I have no idea what this thing is.
this is some extra information, but on the box that we're witnessing, it does come with a magic paint set.
I think the guy is called Linus the Lionhearted.
Yo,
That's a rad name.
that's a rad name.
He's like he looks. I don't really know how to describe how he looks. He's the same size as a child, like a 8-year-old child.
And he has magic paint.
I could take him in a fight. I would say A tier.
He
I think
definitely.
you grab him by whatever those little things on his head are, and you take him, and then you start to just
He
smack him down.
seems to have the power to control the animals of his cereal as like little underlings and minions.
Oh, are these animal crackers?
Oh, they
Is
must
this animal
be.
crackers cereal?
Something like that. It's like something similar.
Look,
It's crispy critters cereal.
this guy's got magic powers. We've just established that. He's lion-hearted. He's to me.
I mean, I think I could win. I just think that like it's like maybe a B.
See, I think for me, he's given off like shonen main character energy, where like you'd beat him in the first round, but he wouldn't give up, and then he would unlock the next level of his animal abilities mid-fight and beat you. That's what I'm seeing out of this.
I'm with Jazzy. I think we could call this B.
B? Okay. That's either a dinosaur or an alligator?
Dinosaur.
Alligators are dinosaurs.
I mean, okay, fair. True.
Yeah, it is a dinosaur.
I can't fight a dinosaur. They're huge.
He looks small actually.
He's as big as a bowl of cereal.
But he's a dinosaur.
He's okay in this commercial. He's very small.
Animal shapes, and Linus even had his own Saturday morning cartoon series. Via says.
Ooh.
I mean, he's as small as a bowl of cereal, but he's still a dinosaur. If we could beat a monkey, like, I would rather fight the monkey than the dinosaur.
I would rather fight a dinosaur than a monkey. I think a monkey has more tricks than a dinosaur.
I think this is like a B, if not an A.
I would call
I think
it an
he's
A.
small. I think I could like get a good kick on him.
With your bird legs.
I think if we were the same size, it would be a B. But if he's as small as I think he is,
You think
a B.
you could take an Ashwood-sized dinosaur?
oh, no doubt.
I
Moose.
would.
Moose, do you want to say hi to the people on the camera?
Hello.
Moose. No. Moose. Nope, he's walking away. You don't want to be on camera.
Oh.
Moose.
I wish I had your confidence, Ashwood, because if I saw a me-sized dinosaur, I'm running. That's the only thing that's happening.
It's just like fighting a chicken, except they've got more nails.
And claws and teeth and like they're scaled.
Moose, do you not know how to get out of the? You know how to get out of my room. Are you just waiting? You waiting for me to open the door?
I like to imagine
Nope, you got it.
Moose is just some guy who's wandered in. Diggum's a frog. He's a cool frog, but he's a frog.
What did we decide for Cruncheroos?
Oh, I put him at B. No, A. Sorry, A.
I'll put him at A. Diggums is a cool frog. I wouldn't want to fight Diggums.
No, but
But
like
if push comes to shove,
S tier.
it's Nido.
Yeah, it's Nido.
It's Nido.
Frankenberry's undead, and not like the ghost kind of undead. He's Frankenstein's monster, but for cereal.
Yeah, but I think it's the same situation as like I think he's like a C, maybe a B.
I could see C.
I
B
feel-
feels too strong.
I feel like I could take Count Chocula. I feel like I could take Frankenberry even more.
Yeah, C is probably as high as I would go, I think, but I agree with that.
I think Frankenberry would fall apart really easily, Noodle says.
Oh,
I think I'm with Noodle there. I think we could take him out. I would put him at B.
B. Okay.
Yeah. I think he'd be very strong, but I think we could take him out.
Yeah, I mean,
The
okay.
The Fruit Brute Wolf.
Yeah, he's a werewolf.
Also, welcome in, Noodle. How are you doing today?
This one might be a D.
Yeah, if
I
Count
can't
Chocula,
beat a wolf.
and he's a werewolf too. Like it's worse than that.
Oh, it's a werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is like a dangerous wolf. I think this one like has like feral energies.
I think if you're standing between it and a fruit, you're gone.
You're gonna get brute, dude.
Yeah.
Katsu was a ton of fun. Thank you for asking. We had a good time.
Yay.
Our cosplays went off without much issue. My Kuwabara sword did break on the plane ride home, but I'm glad it didn't break on the
No.
plane ride up. Yeah, it was a piece of trash. thrown together.
Amazing, and you be nice to my friend Ashwood.
Yeah, your friend Ashwood threw it together at the last minute.
You know what? He tried hard on that, and I respect that about him.
Pics of Caleb. Oh, I didn't take any pictures as Caleb.
You monster!
Oh no! No, wait. Did I not take any pictures of Caleb?
You don't think anybody else got any while you were there too?
Hey,
I'd have to
Nitro.
check the group album.
Welcome in.
They'd be mostly selfies,
And that's okay.
I think. They'd be like selfies we had together.
Selfies is good.
I was the one taking most of the pictures. I took a lot of pictures. Y'all should see my friends Midna and my friends Daki. They
Heck
were
yes.
incredible.
What
And
was
we also had Gitaro and the Samurai Demon from Demon Slayer. They did a really incredible job, both of them.
that's freaking rad. What was the coolest costume you saw for cosplay?
Oh, there were some really cool Freerins around. I love Freerin.
That show makes me so sad.
I think somebody was there with a mimic. I want to do that.
That's cool.
I want to do a Freerin costume and be the mimic.
Is it because you want to eat people?
It is because I want to eat people. I
Oh.
want to just sit there and like snap up on people.
Heard it here first,
Just be a
folks.
giant treasure chest. Yeah, there were some really cool Freerins. There was there was a Link and Zelda from Breath of the Wild. Not Breath of the Wild, the second one.
Tears of the
What was the
Kingdom?
second one called? Tears of the Kingdom, but they were dragony. They were like
Ooh,
if you they like got dragon armored y.
that's sick. That sounds so dope.
Bruno's baby, you want to do a Fern cosplay? Because it would literally be a nightgown and a robe. It would be super comfy, Noodle. I know for sure my friend is doing the dwarf. Ison, I think his name is.
Mm-hmm. He's like the best character.
I would probably, if I had to choose somebody from Freerin, I would probably be Heiter, the priest, the corrupt priest.
You'd make a dope Heiter.
Or maybe the other priest that shows up like for 3 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Put the cosplay back on and do it again. Spice says I need to take a bunch of pictures as Caleb.
It's true.
I have some pictures from Dragon Con a couple years ago where I did Caleb. But yeah, I completely spaced on taking. I was fully like I'm the one who takes pictures. I'm one of 3 people who takes pictures in the group. So I completely forgot to get any of me.
Thank you for your service, by the way.
To be honest, not getting pics is very in character for Caleb, right? He's very outward thinking. I was oh no. There is a really good picture of me. I need to dig it up. It's not on my phone. But there's a really good picture of me, a Ford, and a Jester. That we found a Ford and Jester while we were at the rooftop bar.
That's so good.
They were fabulous. Their makeup was so amazing. So my favorite thing about my Caleb cosplay is that I have a Frumpkin that I have wrapped in little fairy lights that I just have tied to my shoulder. And that's I also wait, I have my book on my shelf because I haven't put it with my D&D stuff yet. Let me see if I can grab it.
Very
But I have
excited about that.
I have a bunch of transmutation stuff written out.
Why must you hurt me, Ryu?
This is my Caleb book. It's this beautiful spell book. And I have a lot of transmutation stuff written out from it's like a blend of Full Metal Alchemist and a bunch of other things. And so whenever I would take pictures, this is what I would hold up. Your next goal is to make a sprinkle. Oh, I want to see that so bad. Sorry to distract everybody from the cereal mascot fights.
Yeah, you know, one thing I hate,
Talking
Ashwood,
about
is
that too.
hearing my friend talk about an amazing con that they went to where they cosplayed an awesome character. God, it's the worst.
Aw, shucks. But yeah, so on my Instagram, I posted a couple pictures of our Midna today. I'm hoping to get pictures of everybody else kind of trickling out. you know, as a I was about to say as a content creator, and I felt immediately super pretentious.
Did you push up your glasses too?
Wait, hold on. I don't have my tiny glasses.
Yeah, as a content creator.
Yeah, as a content creator. But yeah, you know, you got to space it out. You can't post everything in day one. You got to make sure that that content lasts until the next con.
Farm that engagement, 100%.
So Fruit Brute, we're calling it a D tier.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a D tier.
Hope you feel better, Nitram.
Oh, Nitram, feel better.
The sickness is kicking their butt yesterday. Golden Crisp is a bear, but not like a space bear.
He's like a boy next door bear.
He does seem like a really thin bear.
Yeah,
I could take a scraggly bear.
It's like maybe a B or an A.
B I could see. A feels a bit strong.
Out of respect for him being a bear, I would call it a C tier.
See? Okay.
I don't know if he has bear-like strength.
I mean,
Suburban bear core.
suburban bear. Yeah, I can see C.
I would put him at C.
This
He's also he survives just on golden crisps, which means he's probably pretty thin for bear standards.
full of energy though. The sugar is just keeping him going.
You and me both, golden crisp bear.
Same though. This monstrosity is an F tier for me.
You don't think you could win a single fight against a corn puff?
It is so disconcerting to look at that I feel like I would just be way too distracted. I don't even know if it has arms, to be honest.
I can't tell if that's fur or if it's like the underside of a mushroom.
It looks like fur to me.
Noodle does not trust the expression.
Yeah. Like this feels like a mimic level threat where it's just going to eat you. Top as a cab.
I would put it at B tier.
Really?
I think for sure it's mostly round.
I'm just worried I'd like go in for a punch and it would like catch my fist with its mouth. And like it has a tongue. It has a tongue.
So do you.
Yeah, grody.
Uncanny Valley, very much so. I'd say B tier. I think I could take this thing on. It doesn't seem that powerful.
I'm gonna put it in C. It scares the shit out of me.
Jazzy?
I agree. I agree with C.
C tier. All right, I'll go to C. Haven't put much in C tier yet.
True. I don't know what this monster...
What is this Space Jam motherfucker looking?
Yeah.
I could beat that thing.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know what it is, but I think I could beat it. It's like A tier.
It looks fast, but I would say A tier makes sense to me.
A tier.
He's a
All right,
king.
everybody's favorite King Vitamin.
Whose scepter is a giant spoon.
He takes his vitamins, so we know he's fit for his age.
You know, as much as you mentioned that you thought Captain Crunch might be wiry and muscular underneath the Admiral's uniform, I feel like these robes are hiding some guns.
I don't know, man.
Boo monarchy.
I mean, true.
I'm a Noodle here. Down with the monarchy.
I agree, down with the monarchy, but I'm just worried that monarchy might take me down. You know?
I can fight an old man.
Well, sure, we could all fight old men. We do so every election year.
God damn it, you're right. Down with the monarchy.
Fair enough. We thinking A tier?
I'd say A tier.
Okay. I can agree to that. Klondike Pete lives in the wilderness.
He is a prospector, I imagine.
Does he get the donkey?
Yes. He'd have to get the donkey.
Yeah.
F tier.
F tier.
F tier.
Okay. You know, fair enough. He looks like the kind of person who A, owns a gun, and B has literally nothing else to lose. Except for the donkey, I
He would
guess.
accuse you of trying to steal his gold, and
Yeah.
that would be the end of the fight.
Yeah. I'm not fighting a lion for reasons that are bear adjacent.
Well,
now, hold on.
Yeah, hold on a
It's
second.
a lion!
It's the king
It's a
of
lion's
the jungle.
head.
This is a street fight.
Yeah, but there's probably a
It's out of
lion
place.
attached, the rest of the lion's attached to it.
I would say it's a very realistic looking lion.
Yeah. Here, hold on.
I think absolutely we would lose 10 out of 10 fights to a lion. I'm not that, what is it, self-confident.
Yeah. Plus, it's like a sports mascot lion.
Fine.
That lion's coming to jack you up.
Spray bottle the lions.
Badmittens.
Unfortunately, it's no items.
Is this
Final
a-
Destination rules.
Is Honey Loops a rabbit?
I think it's a bee,
I think it's another bee. Yeah, it's a honey
but it's
honey
like
loop.
a super bee.
It's a more powerful bee than Buzz.
It is. Which would
It
put
is a bee.
like.
Nah, this is an S tier. This is another S
You
tier.
think so?
Yeah, for real.
I would give it an A because it's got superpowers.
That was my
I don't know
thought.
what powers it has.
Yeah. Like, what if it's got like Superman strength and laser eyes or something? I don't know how to counteract that, even if it's on a bee.
I don't think he has laser eyes because he's wearing goggles.
Oh,
But he's got to have some kind of super speed.
uh-huh.
Look at those shoes.
That's true.
They're in sport mode.
He's got to go fast. That's kind of our Sonic the Hedgehog shoes, aren't they? Lucky the Leprechaun is magic. He conjures things out of nowhere.
But he is of single mind.
Yeah. But
This is the one. Sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry, you go.
This is the one that I've been waiting for because I think it's the one where it would be the most even matched of any other fight. Because you could give like 6 out of 10 fights, 4 out of 10 fights anywhere. I think this is an even 5 out of 5. Me and Lucky are just punching each other into the sunset, and you get that final, like, he gets me on the jaw, I get him on the jaw, and you freeze frame there, and you don't ever know who wins.
You know, that's poetic. I like that. I could see it. I was going to say, like, so many children have tried to catch him. And to my knowledge, none of them have been successful. So we know he's quick. Dude's dodging most of my shots, I would say. But I do think, like, the 5 out of 5 poetic punch that you described,
Yeah.
100%.
So I'd say B tier.
Okay. Yeah, okay. This is just a man in a helmet.
I think he's in the Air Force because he pilots jets.
Ooh.
It's probably like a D tier.
Really? You think so? Yeah.
Spice says, hear her out. King Vitamin versus Cookie Wizard Jarvis. I think they would team up. I think Cookie Wizard Jarvis is the one that puts King Vitamin in power.
Yeah, he's
Much
the
like a Merlin figure.
Yeah, Merlin of the Arthur. Absolutely. He runs though, he doesn't fight. That's true. That's true. But we are kind of assuming that we're fighting to the death, I think was established.
Oh, you know what? I also saw a ton of really cool Husband Hotel. One of the best was a Lucifer. I just remembered this. One of the best was a Lucifer, and he had the full 6 wings.
Yo.
Like huge wings spread out all throughout the lobby. It was awesome.
That is
I'm just
legit.
remembering. I saw his picture today and I was blown away.
That's
By
wild.
like just remembering the sheer size of the wings.
Wings
Because
are
I
hard to
did
do.
like work Raymon's wings. They were just flat pieces of foam that like could move, but these wings were like fully like feathered.
I have some
You're
friends.
doing Nifty for Sypha? That's awesome.
Oh, Nifty's so good.
Nifty's my favorite character.
I have some friends who used to make wings on commission basis, and they stopped doing it because they are a colossal pain in the ass. They look great though.
My like top tier, one of my goal cosplays of all time would be an Angemon cosplay.
Oh,
And I would need the wings.
gotta have them. Yes. F is that I would lose to them.
Hey Wolf.
They would. Yes. S is I would win in a fight against them. F is we would lose against a fight.
How Tricks and Fruit Loops not been ranked yet? We're not there yet. They're
we're
at the very
getting there.
bottom.
We gotta save the best for last, or close to last. Jetsman, D.
D tier.
D tier.
I'm not saying that I'm gonna win, but I
Yeah.
feel like I could get it. I could get like a hit in.
Yeah.
I don't like that he's got the helmet, but I
Mm.
don't think that air suit provides a lot of protection either.
Yeah, that's fair. They're kind of thin.
Mad respect for wing makers and wig makers, for sure.
Yes.
I've got to show off my friend who did Daki. Her wig was insane.
Yes. Do it.
Okay. S tier.
Yeah.
S tier on top cereal.
Yeah. Same. This
I'll
could
give
be
everything. I'll give everything to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will win because I won't lose.
Yes.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Everything else is life or death, but against Cop Cereal, I'll give everything to win.
Yeah. Look at him. Look at him. Beady eyes.
Oh. All right.
I don't know what to expect from a cowboy, but he's
I
got
don't trust this cowboy, dude.
he's got an
He's
iron
got tiny legs.
that says OJ on
Oh,
it.
he's been branding the oranges.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
Like, dude's gonna hit you with a flaming OJ chop. Welcome in, Agbu.
He's got a real punchable chin.
I think it's like a C or a B.
I could see is kind of where I'm landing.
I think C. I think he could beat me more times than I could beat him.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm as tough as a cowboy.
That barrel chest too, like, dude's fit. And Ryu, yeah, he's a frog. I could fight a frog. Smax is great, and he's a cool frog. I'd feel bad about it, but we already discussed we could beat a frog. 2D Booberry.
I would say A tier.
Yeah.
So I know
Looks
we
like
put B
Dude
tier
looks
for
like
the
an
other ghosts.
amoeba.
Exactly. Like, I think Count Chocula and Booberry in their 2D forms, absolute dorks. We could get them every time.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It feels like
Gotta sleep, but when it comes up, please beat the hell out of the Cocoa Bird. You got it. We'll do it for you.
just for you. I don't know the dog.
Yeah.
I don't know the dog either, but I think it's the same as with the other dog, like an S tier.
Oh, thank you for the rose.
Yeah, I would agree.
Very kind of you.
He looks like a dog that like belongs to like a chocolate milk brand.
Yes. Who probably skateboarded in the 90s?
Yeah.
100%. This dog has a skateboard somewhere in the 90s.
Absolutely. Professor Weedos?
B tier.
Old man.
Wait.
Oh. I put dog in S tier.
Right. S tier. I'm gonna say A tier.
Okay, that's fair.
It looks bigger, kind of like a Labrador.
That's true.
It's like a poodle.
Oh, if it's a poodle, it's S tier.
It does have like the
I'm getting
fluffy
poodle
ears.
vibes.
I mean,
Okay,
so Agbu,
Professor Weedo.
the question is not whether or not we are capable of attacking a dog, or an old man, or a wizard, or a frog. The question is, if a life or death situation happened and we had to 1v1 these mascot characters, do we think we would win or not? We'd feel bad afterwards. I don't want to fight any of these people. But if it comes down to me and the thumbs up yellow shirt dog, I know who I'm picking.
Wolf said, never heard of OJs, but the taste of citrusy greens would take me out.
Yeah.
Ugh. I didn't even imagine the taste.
Count Chocula
I
got
like.
two different. He got rebranded. Ryu. Sorry, Ashman.
I was just saying I like Orange Zest.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why I was gonna throw that out there, but
I mean, Orange Justice is
OJs.
great.
Professor Weedos.
A
A-tier.
I agree with that.
Are we just putting all the old men in A-tier?
I mean, except for the wizard.
Well, that wizard's a dork.
Yeah, it's true. Well, and I feel like Governor Candy or whatever his name was from Wreck-It Ralph is going to be a little bit different. He looks like maybe magical as well, but also kind of like a dork. So
I think he looks like one of those band conductors.
he does, but he's got like the moon and the stars, which in my mind, are typically like wizard symbols.
Oh, I didn't notice the moon and the stars.
So what he reminds me of is like one of those newfangled magicians, not quite the Chris Angel types, but like, you know, after beard and robe and staff wizardry went out of fashion, he's the like street magician,
Yeah.
Copperfield kind of.
We'll get there. We'll
Yeah.
get there.
The quick,
And that's Quick Rabbit.
yeah.
That's like a B, maybe. I think.
He is like kid size
think-
though.
Really?
Yeah, but I feel like he's another athletic guy. Okay, B or A. I feel like I could win, but I don't know. Something about his vibes are off.
He is like a less cool
don't- okay.
Bugs Bunny.
All I'm saying is I don't know if it's his vibes are off or the thing next to him that's like giving me like just radiating awful energies.
Sure. I'm happy.
I've been staring at this Q thing for like the past 5 minutes, like terrified.
I'm happy for B tier on the rabbit.
Yeah.
Q.
D tier for this Q.
Yeah.
I don't-
yeah.
I'm with
I don't
Jazzy.
know what his deal is. I don't know who he is. But I think he knows who I am, and I think he'll come at me with everything he has.
Yeah. This guy's
And
not.
I think I could win. But I don't know if I am ready for
I
what
don't
it would
know if I
cost.
want to win.
This guy not only beats you, he starts to eat you in the arena. Is what this feels to me.
I don't like that.
Neither do I. Why do you think I don't want to fight him? Tell me he's not deranged.
I can't.
I know.
I can't say it.
Look at that face. Can you imagine? That's the last thing you see.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
I don't want to live in a world where that's a possibility.
Same. It's okay. I'm pretty sure his cereal's been discontinued. I don't think he can hurt us anymore. Or he's out of a job and desperate, so maybe he can hurt us now. I don't know which.
Oh, he's an alien.
He's got nothing holding
the
him
picture.
back.
Okay. So it's cut off.
Yeah.
He has like a propeller coming out of his head.
Dude can fly?
That's worse.
Yeah.
F tier.
The crown prince of planet Q. He was dressed in a green boiler suit with a Q belt. Okay.
So he's like the Prince of all Saiyans. This is Vegeta. But
This is the Vegeta of cereals.
with a propeller head.
I'm afraid of him.
Yeah, same. I'm putting him in F tier. Because of the helicopter.
He can stay in D tier, but I don't like that he's got a propeller.
Fair.
I think organically that's just terrible.
Yeah. This dummy thick seal.
What dummy thick.
Its cereal looks like ground beef to me.
Oh,
an
I
S.
can't unsee
I'm
it.
That's an
sorry.
S tier. That's an S tier
Yeah.
seal.
That's
I
an
could
S
beat
tier
that
seal.
I absolutely could.
But now I kind of want to put it in A tier now that seeing it's carnivore.
It's just eating brains.
I'll put it in A tier.
You know, that's fair. It does have a backwards hat.
Nestle snowflakes. There's no world where I can beat a polar bear.
Yeah, same. Bear rules. F tier. And he's like a big looking bear too, from what we can see.
He's big, he's hyped up on Nestle sugar.
Seal Club and that, you got it, Ryu. We don't deserve dogs. That's why I'm gonna fight one, Agbu. The Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs bird.
We gotta beat it up. We gotta get it for Noodle.
I just
Yeah.
That's the thing. The thing is, he's crazy.
yes, he's
B at worst, A at best.
I would say A.
okay. I can see.
I think we can win more fights than we lose, but that bird is gonna take us down, and it might cost us.
Mm-hmm. We're leaving some skin in the game for sure. He's gonna have some move that he pulls out that shouldn't be possible, but because he's so unhinged, he can do it.
But we for sure can rock that bird's world.
Yeah, oh yeah. Couple hits done. Bird bone's very fragile. I'm terrified, much like Jazzy was of the Prince Q. I am terrified of Mr. Force.
I feel like he's very Andrew Jackson with that cane. I don't like it.
Yeah. He seems like the kind of guy who's taken a Kane-centric defense class.
This guy's name is Sonny Jim.
Oh. Well, never mind. Fuck
Sonny Jim.
Fuck
That's
Sonny
much-
Jim.
yeah, that's much less frightening.
Mr. Force is way more intimidating.
He's kind of just an old man with a cane. I think he's not dangerous. I think you just knock his cane down and he can't walk anymore.
Wait.
Oh, then old man rules. Put him in A.
Works
Yeah.
for me. This is the literal sun.
D tier.
I don't know if it's a.
I could win one.
It is
I go outside
literally-
every day.
Yeah, it's literally the sun. He's also
He's small.
the sun has hands.
So do I.
Yeah, but you're not made
I
of
could beat the sun.
plasma. Well, I guess you kind of are.
Who said? Who
Yeah,
told you that?
I guess you kind of are, but your plasma's not like 4 bajillion temperature degrees. I don't know why I said that. That's a really weird way to put that.
Not yet. It's not. You launched me fast enough, and I'm going right through this sucker.
I mean, the sun is my mortal enemy, but I've never been able to beat it up until now. I've only been able to keep it at bay.
I want at least one.
You want to? You think so?
I think I could take it, and I could take it.
You can handle 2 scoops with this thing?
Look, I'm not saying it'd be a pretty second round, but I think I'd get there.
Fair enough. Honeycomb.
F tier. I don't.
F tier,
I stand
F tier.
No chance.
Yeah,
I
no
stand
way.
chance
We-
against
we
what
Not
I'm
have
saying.
happening.
We have seen them turn into tornadoes. We have seen them wreck whole kitchens in seconds. Like, I can't keep up with that.
He's
Yeah.
even got his ears pierced with a honeycomb.
He's a
I
bad,
can't keep up with that.
he's a bad boy.
I could beat those nerds.
100%. S tier.
That's S tier. Unless there's like literal hundreds of them, and they're like swarming you.
Then you like pick up the biggest one and hit the other ones with it. Or you use your nerds rope, which is not a cereal,
That's true.
but would be funny.
The honeycomb monster would low key scare you as a child, Wolf.
Fair.
Yeah, totally fair.
Tony the Tiger
Tony the Tiger.
is quite possibly the fittest mascot on this list.
He's like an F, I think.
I think so too.
He's an absolute F. Because not
Okay,
only is he a
but-
tiger, he's the most athletic of us.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yes, but in his later years, all he does is stream on Twitch.
That's true.
I feel like I could beat a Twitch streamer.
He did go up against Michael Jordan though.
And
When-
win?
I think so.
Mm,
There was commercials with him and Jordan in them, and they were shooting some hoops.
My dude. I think Tony would get us.
Yeah,
Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I remember him being a boxing champion.
I think so.
All right, it's an F.
So
I mean,
not
I
only is
agree.
he
I don't
tiger-
think. I feel like I could at least put up a fight. I don't think I could win.
I think there was a commercial where he was like an Olympic fencer as well. Like, dude is an all-rounder. I would rather fight Space Bear before Tony the Tiger, I think.
God, I don't want to fight Space
I don't
Bear.
either, though. If you can't take a bear, you can't take a tiger. That's fair. That's fair, Agnew. Are we not going to address Jazzy saying he could take a Twitch streamer? Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point, Jazzy. What did you mean by
You see
that?
what they,
I
you
wasn't
see what
willing
they
to
do all
step
day?
through. I wasn't willing to step to him after he said that. I think he's got the confidence.
All you do is sit at home and play video games.
He's got me there. Shit.
He's got me there.
I took a walk today.
Wow.
Shut up.
I spent too much time in traffic, so I skipped the gym. Like, he's got me. He's got my number.
I could go to the gym, Ryu, but I don't currently. But I don't currently. Look, if it were...
Toucan Sam.
Oh yeah, Toucan Sam. Follow your nose? I mean, like, he's adventurous, but like...
I don't think he's much of a fighter, though.
He endangers children. How tough could he be?
Does he endanger children?
Yeah, there's a bunch of commercials in the 90s or early 2000s where he took, like... They kind of did, like, a DuckTales type deal, where he had, like, nephews or, like, children or something, and he took them on his adventures to find the Fruit Loops.
I do remember this. I, like, vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's a monster.
It was always nephews. You never
That's like
wanted
an
to get
A.
them-
Yeah.
I think A too.
You can't... Toucan Sam can't fuck. He has to have nephews.
Oh, is that why they were always nephews? I thought it was just because they didn't want to explain where the moms went.
Ooh, maybe that too. It's like the reverse Pokemon
Although
problem.
Then I guess they never explained where the moms and dads are.
I thought the Trix Rabbit was like had like anxiety.
Yeah, he's kind of like a nervous guy,
He
right?
might.
Was he nervous or was he? I feel like I'm like getting my rabbits mixed up. Maybe I'm just thinking
I
of
think you're
Rabbit
getting-
from Winnie the Pooh.
I think you're getting your rabbits mixed up because he was always, tricks are for kids. So he was always trying to steal the tricks.
That is true.
So I don't think he was ever that anxious. I think he was always more of a schemy guy.
So
His powers and skills on the hero.fandom.com wiki are labeled as disguising, and his hobby is tricking kids into getting tricks.
is that? I thought his hobby was. How is his hobby tricking children into getting tricks? They get tricks as a result of him trying to steal the tricks.
I think he's tricking the kids into getting tricks for himself.
Okay. I know Ryu's mentioning a reference. Family Guy did mention the Tricks Rabbit, where he comes in and he or maybe it's Robot Chicken. It's one of the two. Where the Tricks Rabbit comes in and kicks the crap out of children and steals the cereal. He's posted a link in my Twitch chat. So the dude is a little dangerous. Tricks are for kids because he kills all the adults who try to eat them? Dang.
Dang. I'd say C tier.
I feel like the mascot as is, I could take. Yeah, C tier probably makes sense. If it's any of the references about him, no. F tier at that point.
Old man, A tier.
He's magic, though.
Who is this again?
Oh, we don't know.
We don't even know. There's no indication of what he is other than either a wizard or some sort of conductor.
I mean,
Is this the only thing we're ranking today? No, we've got another thing we might be ranking.
Yeah, we got something else cooking. I mean, A tier's fine. A tier's fine. He's an old man. He's a magical old man, but he's stronger than Cookie Jarvis. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, I'd say he's probably stronger than Cookie Jarvis.
Yeah, if he's magic, he's stronger than Cookie Jarvis.
Yummy Mummy.
Yeah.
That's mad as fuck, Yummy Mummy. I'm not fucking with that shit. That's
Yeah.
F tier.
I agree. Mummies have curses, as Z mentioned earlier.
He controls bats. As
Does
if
control bats.
you can see that.
Does
I think that's F tier.
that mean he controls Count Chocula?
Is Yummy Mummy the secret controller behind everything?
Maybe.
It could be in the serial Monsterverse.
Yeah. Movies coming soon. Zimmy's Cinnamon Stars.
Now it is a dragon, but it's a baby dragon.
True. Baby
That's like-
dragon.
I couldn't.
A or S tier.
Really?
I'm thinking
Wouldn't it still have a breath weapon?
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah,
C
but I
tier.
feel like, but it's not like it could be like a. I feel like the AOE on it's not going to be like so large that I couldn't maybe like take a step backwards.
But if you're putting it in A tier, right? You're saying the dragon is literally on the same level as Mr. Nice Man toasted whole wheat flakes or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. The dragon is at least as strong as Cinnamon.
We have not been using Cinnamon as a ruler. I think we missed a big
I
opportunity.
think so too. He's the
'Cause we've-
Winamon. I'm
I
going
think
C.
B tier.
And that's the list.
Okay, that's the list. That's ridiculous. What we just did was ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, but it was fun. Shall we?
Tony the Tiger, A tier in that category, obviously. Erase the board for smash or pass. Oh god, I didn't read that far.
They all
Can't
fuck.
smash or pass everything in the world.
Where's Lucio? He's making Lucio O's, which they don't make anymore, so maybe he's not on this list because of that.
I could not want to. No. I think it's like Lucio's like a C or a D.
Really?
I think Lucio's a D.
I don't think I
win
could
one
beat
fight against
Lucio, but I feel like I could like put up a fight against Lucio.
He like breakdance fights.
But like without his equipment.
He plays hockey.
But without his equipment.
Like
Like if it's just a
He's
dude.
still pretty
He's
strong.
so,
He's
yeah, but
real
sure. But
strong.
I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I could win. I'm
You
saying I
said-
could put up a fight.
I think I could put up a fight too.
Maybe D. Maybe D. Maybe.
Like if the both of us are walking into a fight with no equipment,
Sure.
like I get he's like a skilled fighter to some degree, but like I think I got.
I just don't know that my ego can take let's break it down as he like punches me in the crotch.
Granted, I don't think I would want to fight Lucio.
No, he seems like a really
I wouldn't
good
want to
dude.
fight Lucio.
Yeah, I think I'd feel like out of all of these mascots, I'd feel the worst
He's
about
got the
fighting
jams.
Lucio.
Yeah, same. Big same. Should we go to the next one, gentlemen?
Of course.
Wait, Spice wants to know who would smash the actual sun, which is not
No.
me. I
Pass.
hate the sun. Hate the sun very much.
Yeah, the sun is my mortal enemy. And it's not like a enemies to lovers thing. It's just an enemy. It's enemy to enemies. Fuck the sun.
All right, are we going to the second ranking?
Yeah. Boom. We rank in the
We'll rank
alphabet.
the letters of the alphabet.
This
This
is
is
gonna be
so silly.
divisive.
I love this. I'm almost more excited for this than I was about cereal mascots. Methinks you protest
Alright.
too much there, Dane. Fair enough, Agbu. A, starting us strong. Look at that.
S tier.
S tier. S tier.
I don't
tier.
know, man.
You
The
got
absolute best letter.
A.
not best letter
A.
though.
A's a
No, A's
A's like A or B tier.
You got two strong legs and a chunky middle. I love it. S tier for me. Not best
it's S
letter.
tier for me.
That makes sense why you would think that's best letter. I get it now. Ashwood. Audio.
It's a great start to the alphabet. It's a strong contender for best letter.
It is. Okay, fair. It's up there. Top 5 for
I
me,
think it's
probably.
I just think it's a little overused.
It's also one of the cooler letters with a strike through it.
That's true. And it is a vowel.
Vowels get extra credit.
Yeah.
B is like B's like B tier, I think.
I think
yeah.
B is very much B tier. I think it's got good curves. It's got
Yeah.
a strong base.
I think it's hard. I think it's such a it's so soft. Like even whenever you're saying like strong words like bastard, like it still feels like pretty soft coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you put all the emphasis on the R and the D. You really kind of have a weak start with the B.
I agree.
C,
C.
F tier.
Really?
I like C. I like C.
I do too. I'm kind
It
of.
does everything K does and S does. It doesn't have its own identity.
Yeah, but C is like way cooler than K. Not cooler than S, but it is cooler than K.
I don't know. I
Ryu,
can't.
Ryu says B is tits from above.
B is from above.
Thank you, Ryu. You're not wrong. When you
B is
see her-
S tier because of boobies.
Yeah,
We better put X high up there.
true. X is one of
We'll
the
get
best
there. We'll get
letters.
there.
We'll get there eventually.
Alphabet Smash or Pass, maybe coming soon.
I would say that C's like, I think C's an A, but C could be a B.
I could be convinced because a lot of fun words start with the C.
That's true. A tier makes sense.
I don't like D.
S tier.
S tier?
S tier.
No, I don't think
No.
S tier. I think D's
I
like
don't think at all.
maybe. I think D might be like. I hesitate to put it down to D, but I think it might be C.
Look, y'all, I have 3 of them in my handle.
Yeah, but that's your problem, not mine.
Sure.
Maybe you should have replaced them with A's.
You should stop being a hater. Or should I say you should stop being an asshole. That was too
You
far.
could
That was
think
too
about
far.
it. Think about it. If you could be an name.
Then it would just be an.
I'm just saying, none of my names have a D in it.
And-
I've never needed it in my.
Z, that is a top tier joke. Look, I'm putting it in D tier or in S tier, not in D tier. Putting D in S tier. You guys put it wherever you want. You can be on the wrong
C
side
tier.
of history.
Absolute C tier.
You're C tier.
I agree with Ashwood. Sorry.
You're okay.
E is fun. I think E might be an S tier letter.
Yeah.
E's a great letter. E,
I
when you
A
want to
tier.
add some class to a word, put an E at the
Yeah.
end.
I think it's yeah. I agree. I agree. E at the
I think
end.
it's an A tier letter.
Yeah, me too.
F is S. F is an S tier letter.
Only because it starts fuck.
Yes, but also I think it's like gotten like meme status now, like F to pay respects.
Oh, I didn't think about the
Oh, yeah.
But
zeitgeist.
F's in the chat, like yeah, like it's like grown
Okay.
on me in such a degree that I'm like, oh, F's just a fun letter.
Yeah. E is way overused. That is true. E is overused.
E is
but it's
overused,
still
but I
good,
think-
though.
But I think E is more fun overused than A is.
I could see that maybe. G is a garbage letter.
I don't really like G.
Yeah, I'm thinking like D tier.
And I always hated like in like
I've had a great
Hold on.
agent.
I always hated how like cursive G's look too.
Ooh, especially the lowercase
Ooh.
ones. Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm putting in D.
Like I know we're just talking about the regular like normalized styled alphabet, but like I've never liked cursive G.
Yeah.
Yeah, G's pretty D to me.
Yeah.
H
Pretty strong.
H is pretty strong.
Not the strongest.
I'd say it's a B tier letter.
It's like,
Yeah.
I like that it looks like a little bridge. You know,
yeah.
I don't hate the aesthetics of it, but I just as a letter, I think it gets overshadowed a lot.
As a man, it reminds me of the columns of Rome, and we all think about that a lot. So,
Now, see, I would think I does that,
well, yeah,
Right.
I as well. H
which
is-
an H is just a couple of I's.
yeah, with a bridge
yeah.
I think B tier
for H.
For H or for
For H.
I?
for H.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What about I?
A
So-
tier.
Yeah, so strong.
I think so too. Yeah, I have no reason. I have nothing against I. Honestly, I think it is pretty A. I don't think it's S, but I don't think it goes down to B.
I think the best thing I can say about I is that it represents us, ourselves.
I thought that was
It's having a strong connection. Having a strong connection to I is having a strong connection to the to yourself.
I thought that was U and S that made us.
Well, we're not there yet, are we?
That's true. Agbo brings up an interesting point about H. H is A tier. It makes John so much better than John, Jon, and Sarah with an H is so much more balanced than Sarah with no H.
You know, I like the short. I like the JON and SARA version
Ooh,
name.
I'm with Jazzy here. I'm a lot more
Interesting.
excited to meet a John than a John.
Interesting. You meet a lot of Johns, Ashwood?
Well, somebody's got to.
Fair enough.
Hey Mel, welcome in. How you
Welcome
doing tonight?
in. J is S tier? Really, Agbo? I don't know that I agree.
I don't know if J's an S tier letter. I think J's like B at best.
I'm kind of feeling B.
I think J's just hanging out. I think it's a C tier.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I'll put
I
it
think
in
Jay
B.
got invited to the party and hasn't brought anything. So I might even throw it on a D tier.
Oh dang.
I don't know if I
You-
would put it in D.
The more I
But-
look at it, the more I don't like it.
The more I look at it, the more I don't like it either. Is the thing. I do agree with you there. I feel like the longer I look at the letter J, the more I don't like looking at it.
I'm putting it in B tier.
I'm sorry you had a long day, Mel, but we're glad to have you here now.
Yeah. Welcome to the fun.
Before we get to NI, you want to say it's underappreciated.
Mm.
We'll discuss.
Yeah, yeah. K.
K's a good letter.
It's fine.
K is a pretty cool letter.
C is kind of where I'm leaning.
C for K?
It's like, it's just okay. It's just okay.
C's, honestly, you can't do a lot with K without a C.
Yeah.
But I feel like you hit- I get like you need C and K together, but I feel like you hit like. Sorry, I'm gonna use fuck as an example. Like fuck, it's like the K is so important.
It is,
The
but it's at the end though.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
You gotta
but
go-
it's so important.
You gotta go through
You still
A
need it.
tier
You
F,
need it to vocalize that.
or S tier F, and A tier C before you even get to K. K is B tier at most.
I don't know, man. I would at least put it A tier.
I'm willing to put it at B.
Okay. B works for me. I'll upgrade from C.
I can be convinced with B. A is a hard stretch.
Yeah, because like, I would much rather have a C, an E, or an I than a K.
We're not spelling anything untoward yet, are we?
Not yet. I've been keeping an eye on it.
Okay, good. Because I just
Unless fidge is a word that I don't know.
it is not.
It will be funny to see if there is a word that crops up though. L.
L's S tier.
Really?
Yeah.
L's a pretty good letter.
It's another like popular culture, like modern zeitgeist sort
You
of
can
thing.
Take an
It's
L,
like L.
sure, but
Yeah, like take the L.
She had an L on her forehead.
ooh,
Yeah, she
did,
put an L on her forehead. That's true.
She did have an L on her forehead. That's a fair point.
I like an L. L is just a good letter.
I don't know that I could see S. I could see A hypothetically. I'm not super sold on it.
Well, L is good because you have to think about ligma.
Well, Jazzy, L is for the way you look at me. And I don't want to be perceived. I'll give you an A. I'll give you an A. That's the best I can do.
All right. I'll take it.
M.
M's
like
a
an
really
M.
good letter.
Pretty strong.
M's got a lot going on for it.
Strong legs.
It's like two V's next to each other. We've
Yeah.
got the strong legs. We've talked about that before. It's
Yeah.
kind of bridgy.
Yeah.
It's the same backwards and forwards.
Ooh, I love that.
Like, always it like feels and sounds good.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's an S tier.
Yeah, I agree. Good. N
Yo,
though.
tomorrow, it was nice saying hi. It was nice to see you, Mel. Hope you have a great day tomorrow.
See you, Mel.
Wolf says you can say fuck without the K. It's not as fun though.
It's not the same.
It's more like fuss.
Usrota.
It's like fook.
Fuck.
N.
Now I know Wolf said to consider the N.
Mhm.
I don't really care for N.
It feels like it wants to be M. To me.
I feel like it's around too much, honestly.
Mm.
Can I wrap back around to L?
Real quick
Wrap-
though,
wrap.
we can before we get back to L. N.
I'm still thinking about L.
Fair. We'll get there in just a second. N is way too prevalent in November. Is all I'm saying.
And I know you already have it at S tier, Ashwood.
Yeah.
I need to convince Dave
Yeah,
to put
yeah.
L in S tier.
Hit me with it. Hit me with it.
Okay, think about L from Death Note.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's
shit.
all I gotta say.
That's all you. That's all
That
he has
is
to
a-
say, Dane.
That is a good point.
One of the best characters to ever do it.
Lupin starts with an L.
That's true.
Legoshi,
Yeah.
Legolas,
Yeah, Legolas is pretty badass.
all your favorite characters, Dane.
You know what, Jazzy? For you, I'll put L and S.
Thank you. We can go back to N now. I just
Yeah.
had to put that out there.
P is
Speaking of N, Wolf says he has lost all respect for you, Jazzy, which
So good.
that's hurtful. That's hurtful.
I just think N's around too much in the later half of the year.
I think it shows up a little too much. I think there's too many double N's.
Yeah.
N is fine. I just think it's just, I don't know. There's just something about it. It's off balance.
Yeah. It needs another leg to stand on.
It's like B. It's like a B.
Yeah.
It's like not bad.
I could see B tier. It's not a bad thing at all, but it is definitely not A tier. O though.
It was pretty good.
O's pretty good. A tier is where I'm leaning.
O might be one of my favorite letters.
It's a really good one because you could draw a slash through it if you want to.
You can sing the entire Halo song with O.
That's true, but you can do that with A
Or
as
like,
well.
or like Lady Gaga. Or
Ooh.
like oh, Bad Romance. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I say it's an S tier letter.
I'm down for
It's
that.
like an S tier letter. Like, oh, you know?
Ryu would like us to know that P is tits from the side. Loser also starts with L. That's true. Loser does start with
Yeah,
L.
but calling someone a loser is a good insult.
No, that's a pretty cool
It is.
insult.
Loser. Loser.
P's fine.
Yeah. I'm getting kind of
P's like,
Go ahead.
I'm like leaning towards B, but I could give it an A.
Yeah, I think B is kind of where I'm leaning as well.
I'm with y'all there. I've gotten really no arguments for P.
Yeah. Q though.
I feel like Q could be a really divisive one.
Q's F tier for me.
You see,
Q's
I
hate
I
Q.
don't disagree. I feel like I flip flop on like my feelings on Q.
It's like O's
Like-
quirky cousin though.
I like think Q's kind of like cute, but like I don't know if like I like a lowercase Q, but I don't like an uppercase Q.
See, I'm kind of the other way. I prefer an uppercase Q to a lowercase q.
I can't stand a lowercase q.
Yeah.
Can't stand a lowercase Q.
It's kind of like G. Lowercase Q is a lot like G.
Yeah, but it's like G, but it like sort of like it flips the script. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go this way now.
It does reinvent itself. I will give you that.
I think it's F tier.
I would go D for me. It's higher than that, I think, on my list, but I'll concede to G, to D.
We're like entering
The best
the
letters.
ballpark now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.
R.
This
S
is where the
tier.
fun is. S tier letter.
100%.
Is R S tier?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think R might be A tier.
R's go hard.
They go way hard. In fact, if you didn't have R, it would just be had, and I want to be had. It's so
I think-
good.
Like if you go back up to bastard earlier, like you were saying, it's what really gives the like you call someone a bastard. It's what gives it character.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
And without an R, you're from Boston.
That's true. Boston knows what it's done. Murder, not muck duck.
What is S tier?
Yeah, S is S tier.
S is
S is S
absolutely
tier.
S tier.
I would say T
We don't
as
even
well,
have-
to be honest.
T
All
is
the
S
curves?
tier.
I love those curves.
It's like
Me
it's
too.
like it's the Wheel of Fortune like R S T L and E, but
Yep.
like L and E didn't. Well, L did, but you know,
We did eat kind of dirty.
E's okay.
Yeah, it's symmetrical, which I like, but
O is perfection. I agree.
true.
Morst. We have spelled morst.
Mine's Malorst because I had to move L up.
Malorst.
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 U is F tier. Get that garbage out of
You
my
is
sight.
F tier?
Get it out of my sight.
Absolutely
crazy.
not.
It's
How
you're
dare
crazy.
you say that?
You're
gross.
crazy.
It's a gross letter.
You're
Maybe-
insane.
Maybe you're F tier.
You know what? I'm D, so you
Dane,
put
go to
me,
the bathroom. The adults have to talk.
You put me in like C tier or something. Wherever
I
you
can't
put
believe.
D,
No, I didn't put you in C tier.
put me in F tier.
I haven't put you anywhere yet.
Okay.
Oh, I got
Okay.
a clap.
Okay.
I got a clap.
Touche. Did that come through?
Yeah.
My
yeah,
bad.
it did. On,
Sorry.
on Discord, it did. It might not have
No.
on stream.
I was tickled by that.
You is A tier.
You sucks.
Come on, don't you sometimes surprised to find a U? And isn't it a delightful little
Okay. No.
surprise?
No, because I don't need armor to be armor.
But it gives it
I-
flavor.
Fuck
It gives it
flavor.
It gives it
flavor.
flavor.
yeah. Flavor. Flavor Flav is my favorite rap artist.
I'm putting it in in A tier.
I'm putting it D at best.
Ah,
Yeah. Agboos gets this. You only exist so England can cheat at Scrabble. Change my mind. V though, S tier.
for
Visa.
Vendetta.
V
S
for-
tier.
Oh,
A
yeah.
tier.
Okay, I can see
I-
A.
I'm willing to put it at A because it doesn't have the little bridge that A has.
That is true. That
It's
is
not
true.
struck through.
Yeah.
And
W
when you want to make it cool,
W
you do
is
give
S
it a little
tier.
strike.
W is probably because like M is S tier, right? So a W is just an upside down M.
Yeah, it's two V's.
Yeah.
It is two V's
Two
next
V's.
to each other.
Yeah. X, S tier.
S tier.
C tier.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna say it.
controversy comes
Yeah,
out.
no, I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
X is
okay.
C tier for sure.
You go to bat for you and you backstab X like this?
Elon Musk has ruined the letter.
Oh. Okay.
Immediately drop
okay.
it down. And...
But if we let every douchebag out there ruin letters, none of these are ASS tier.
I don't know. I can't stand by it like I did just now. With
Besides,
the reframing of Twitter.
Everyone knows it's Twitter.
It is.
It is still Twitter. No one is gonna call it whatever else.
Doesn't
they
mean
wanna
I do,
call it.
but
It's
I do
Twitter.
have an ugly looking app on my phone now.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm putting X in S tier. You guys put it where you want. It's a perfect letter.
I've got it in A tier. Why?
Yeah, I don't know
I
why.
like Y.
I don't know why you have it in A tier either.
I'd give Y a D.
A D.
A D.
You give Y a D?
You know what? Actually, I just talked myself up. I think it adds a lot of character to.
It's
a
like
lot
think
of
of it like
work.
Stanley Yelnats.
Oh, like
Very good.
Friday.
And think about if you want to make something cute, you
It's
put
like
a
think of
Y
it like
at the
it,
end.
like the saying like a day that ends in Y.
yeah.
Yeah.
C tier makes more sense
Okay,
for me.
okay. I don't know. I might be talked up to a B.
I think it could be a B. I think Y has like Y is like is like positivity in the world.
You know,
You want to
you gonna
make
let-
something cute, you
Are
put
you
a
gonna let
Y.
are you gonna let are you gonna let Y's yes go lower than N's no?
so I would take a Y over a P, but I don't know that I would over a B, an H, a J, a K, or an N. Oh, maybe an N. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. We can put it in B.
Z.
S tier.
I don't know.
Zorro.
Catching Z's? It's not
I
something
think
I
Z
do a lot
is an
of.
S. I think Z is S tier.
I don't catch a lot
Oh.
of Z's either. He's very hard to schedule with. It's my fault
I
though.
hear he's agile.
He's very agile. But like Zorro, the is so iconic.
Yeah.
Like I think Z has been slashed into more things than probably any other letter.
I just think it's like I just think it's solid. It's just solid.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't have like fun internet handles without a Z.
True. Zenith is a fun word.
It represents the top.
Z would like you to know, Jazzy, that you're S tier as well.
Hell yeah.
Z says, I did not read this beforehand, but we're at the letter that will decide our friendship. Yeah.
This is a solid tier list.
It is. Fuck GQ and you, though, am I right?
No, because U still goes in A tier. He tried to slide it in, but I'm not gonna agree with you there.
I did try to slide that in. Like,
Right.
one side's always a little bit heavier than the other.
Look, I mean, look, you could like talk down or up a letter if you want.
No, I mean that's a very good set of S letters for me.
Yeah, S letters are perfect. Unless you put U in there, then it's not.
I think you just I think you've got bad U tastes.
You know,
Ulysses.
Yeah, S.
Good-
Grant,
good
the
name.
drunk.
Yeah, and
I mean, I'm jealous. I too wish to
Utopia.
to be obliterated.
Urine.
Yeah,
How do we want to play the rest of the stream?
that is something I don't know.
It's your stream. It's your stream.
Maybe
Okay.
Ash, would we go hit for hit? So I go one, you go one, or you go one, I go one.
Okay. Do you want to start?
Yeah, I can do that. All right, we're playing Will You Press the Button? I'm gonna refresh it because I've already looked at this one.
Oh yeah, I have already seen this one as well.
You will survive being attacked by a violent thug by shooting him, but
Wait, hold on. You should make sure. You should like. Here's the thing: is that some of these are pretty bad.
The game.
what? Oh, we can hold off.
There are some of these that could be not great.
Sure. We do not have to do this.
I mean, I agree. I think it's a fun thing to do. I just think that showing your screen might not be the best one. Best way
Okay.
to do it.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go to just chatting then.
Yeah, that'll work.
I know this website is obviously very user made and
Sure.
probably does not have like the best
don't like that we can see the comments section immediately.
yeah.
Oh God, yeah. That's. I did not know there was a comment section until I scrolled down. Hate that. Okay. Let me
Put up a funny little
refresh.
picture.
I don't really have one of those other than our PNG.
Oh, I don't have y'all on this screen. That's unfortunate.
Can't believe you do that to us. This one's pretty safe, I would say. You are the
Okay.
richest person in the world, but you have no hands, arms, legs, and feet.
No,
No.
I will not. I'm not going to press
absolutely
that.
So let's explain the premise of the game, right?
Oh,
so
sure.
when you play Will You Press the Button, you're given a prompt and an addendum, and you have to decide whether or not you're going to agree to that situation by pressing the button.
Yeah.
So you either press the button or you will not.
So in this case, will you press the button if you are the richest person in the world, but you have no hands, arms, legs, and feet? My thought is, if I'm the richest person in the world, I could have robot hands, arms, legs, and feet.
Yeah, it's.
I feel like
I
wording
can't
matters.
I can't make an argument here that doesn't feel ableist.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I would not press that button.
I think that's fair. What you got? Who did you exploit to become that rich? The button did it, Agbu.
Magic Man just gave me the power.
Yeah.
I got hit by Elon Musk's car and sued him for all his money.
There you go.
But I lost all. It was a cyber truck, so I lost all my arms and legs.
Oh well, good news. That thing's gonna
And hands
rust
and feet.
due to the
Took my
blood
arms
on
and
it.
legs in the divorce.
Who did the button fuck over? I don't know. Wizard probably. Ashwood, are you going next?
I can, yeah. Let's see. You gain the ability to teleport as many times as you wish at any time if you click this button, but where you teleport is random. Will you click that button?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. No question.
Like, sure, one
Yeah.
downside, like, you could end up in a volcano. That would suck. But you could just
You just
teleport
teleport out
again.
of
Yeah, right?
Okay. but if you teleport directly into lava, like, okay, you teleport directly, like, a bajillion leagues under the sea.
Yeah,
Like, that's it. You die. That's instant death. Oh, I
yeah, but
teleport
you could
into
also
space.
You could also teleport to like Barcelona and get tapas.
Oh,
Like,
But you don't speak the language, nor do you have like currency to like spend.
tapas.
but I've been to Barcelona and I've gotten tapas.
And tapas is the universal currency. I think we can all agree.
I mean, I would press the button because I think it'd be more fun than like everyday life. But I think that there's like a level of danger that and like risk. Like, how do you get back home?
Oh yeah, I mean, hope for the best. Keep teleporting.
I mean, you'd have your wallet on you. Just carry your passport before you teleport, I guess.
I guess.
Spice brings up a good point. You could steal the tapas and then just teleport away.
What if you teleported like 4 inches backwards though?
Oh, yeah, that would be awkward. Just like-
I'm pressing that button.
Yeah, same. Pressing that button. Will you press the button if you would always sleep well? Which already sounds like a pretty good upside. But you could only eat cactuses.
Cacti are edible.
Yeah.
You could probably find like a really good cacti recipe.
Yeah, I think, like, I would miss other food, right? But to always sleep well?
Well, like, what do they mean by sleep well? Like, the good 8 hours of sleep, you always wake up rested?
Yeah, you would always sleep well, meaning every time you sleep, it's good sleep. Is how I'm taking
I
it.
would love that.
Yeah.
I already sleep fine as it is. I don't
Jazzy.
push the,
I
I don't push
do
the
not.
button.
I'm so jealous.
I don't have y'all's issues.
God, Jazzy, what is that like?
I
gotta be
great,
pretty
I
good,
guess.
right?
Teach us your ways, bird sensei.
I close my eyes and then I just don't think about it anymore.
What is how? How do you not think about it anymore? I close my eyes and my brain's like, hey man, you ever think about giraffes? It's not always this whimsical, but I'm like, no, brain, not really. And it's like, yeah, man, they're kind of weird looking though, right? It's like, yeah, I guess that's true. Do you
I'll
have a-
sleep wherever. I sleep wherever I
Would
want.
you take one in a fight if it was a cereal mascot?
Yeah, 100%. I'm punching that giraffe in the neck.
Yeah, I want to be able to sleep
Yeah,
for once.
same. Is the
You'll have fun with
downside?
the all cactuses.
Is the downside worth it, Ashwood? Do you know how to prepare cacti?
I do actually.
Okay.
Cactus can be delicious.
Sweet. I'm learning
There's
from Ashwood.
There's a bunch of different ways you can treat cactus.
We're set.
Could I take Jeffrey the Toys R Us giraffe? You know I could.
Yeah. I
Not
could
a
have.
t- Of all the giraffes you listed, that's the most beat upable.
Yeah. He's a cool dude, but like, if he's gotta go, he's gotta go. Reaching the end of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth story with only around a quarter of the side activities completed, clocked in around 58 hours. That's awesome, Z. Love that. Pressing that button. 100%.
All right. World hunger will disappear and poverty will be a thing of the past, but everyone has to give up cars, big houses, fast food, and Walmart.
Done.
Yes,
Button.
done.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's
But
the
I-
easiest thing.
dumbass.
This isn't even a question.
I've
Dumbass
never.
question. Oh, everyone gets to live happily forever, but we don't have half of the issues that the world is already plagued with.
Like, sure, there's a part of me that's gonna miss a Crunchwrap Supreme, but like, I can make them if I need to. Fuck,
Yeah.
fuck it.
You
Peace
can
and
go
love on
somewhere and
planet
get a
Earth.
much better Crunchwrap Supreme.
That's not why you go to Taco Bell, Ashwin.
What?
You don't go there for good food.
I don't go there at all.
You go there because it's 3 a.m. and you've lost control of your life.
That's fried rice time, baby.
Oh, God. Teach me your ways. Both of you. Yeah, absolutely. Not even a question. Pressing that button.
All right, go ahead, Dane.
You are paid $1 million, I presume, per year, though it does not stipulate, for your dream job. But your life is deducted by a decade.
Ooh.
I don't push the button.
10 years of your life for $1 million.
I don't know how long I'm gonna live. That's it.
Yeah, it could be.
I could live to 40 and die when I turn 30.
You hit that button. Oh, God. Jesse,
Like-
you're so young.
I'm willing to make that.
But,
I'm
like,
willing to make that gamble.
Are you?
The money is nice, but like, 10 years is a long time.
Yeah, it would be.
It's
I mean, it's $1 million.
It's $1 million a year. If we say it's $1 million a year,
Sure. That
do
seems fair.
our dream job,
Mm,
which is not what I'm doing right now. It's what I'm doing like currently, like what I'm doing in this very moment,
oh, yes.
not what I am doing as my current job.
Hey,
So
sorry.
it's I'm already gonna live as long as I'm gonna live, right? Just I don't know how long that's gonna be. Let's drop that by 10, and I get $1 million every year to do whatever I want. Because it's not only like dream job, right? It's I also get $1 million.
Yeah.
So
Look, if y'all okay, y'all can push this button, and then I'll just like, you could just sponsor my life, so I
Yeah.
don't have to lose the 10.
that's
Done.
exactly what I would
Yup.
do. If I was making $1 million a year, you'd be making a solid chunk of that money.
100%. I mean, if any of you all are like wealthy oil barons out there and you've just been tuning into our streams for the lulls and you want to like make this a reality, get at us. DMs are open.
Please sponsor us.
Yeah. we'll do whatever content you want with it as long as
Whatever
it's
content you want.
TOS. Whatever.
No, you look at me. Whatever content you want.
Anything.
Row, fight the power. Yeah, I mean that would be.
I'm clicking that button.
Yeah, I think I probably would too. Joke's on you, you hit the button, immediately die. That's probably what would happen. But at the very least, I would still have $1 million that would then be distributed amongst people I care about. Unless my dream job is... Never mind, that's dark. Pressing the button. Thank you,
Nothing but
Ryu.
ranking streams forever. If that's what you want, Spice,
Yeah.
I'll take money, please.
For a cool $1 million, that can be your reality.
All right. You can be anybody you want, but if the person you're duplicating sees you, you will instantly die.
What
Wait,
about-
sorry, can you repeat that one real quick?
You can be anybody you want, like anyone in the world. If the person you're duplicating sees you, you will instantly die.
What if I want
Yeah,
to
sure,
be...
press the button.
Yeah, what if I want to be me, though?
Maybe
you're
don't
already
look in the
you.
mirror. You're already you. If that's who you want to be, then don't look in the mirror, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I just turn into, like, yeah, Z brings up a good point. Like, does like a photo, TV, etc. account like, oh, I pretend to be a famous person and I go and I get like photographed, like, and put online or something, and that famous person like sees like, oh wait, I wasn't there. That's not me.
Mm.
Does
I
that
would-
kill me? Do they have to
I
see
would
me
think so.
physically?
I think they'd have to see you physically. You'd have to like impersonate someone enough to where that person was like, "Oh, I need to go investigate this me sighting that keeps happening at the mall down in Louisiana."
Ultra Ryu brings up another good point. Cloud Strife. Like, what if you just like
Yeah, what
turned
if you
into a
wanna be
fictional
someone
person and
fictional?
became the best cosplayer ever?
But it would be really weird because every version we've seen of Cloud Strife does not look like a person. If you saw that
Sure,
person in
but-
real life, like cell shaded and whatever, like it would be weird.
Sure, but then you just say like, oh yeah, it's just I'm really good at
Just
makeup
makeup.
effects.
I'm just so good at makeup.
Just make it looks like you walked straight out of the game. You're like, that's fair. Yeah,
I've seen Borderlands cosplayers; they're fucked up.
dude, they do
Yeah.
some work.
The Borderlands. Do you all remember when I did the Borderlands makeup a couple of times?
Yeah, it was incredible.
I had a lot of fun with that.
Speaking of,
I think
did you all-
there's ideas there.
Yeah, you can play around with it for sure. I think probably hit the button, but like I'm pretty happy well enough being who I am. More so that I don't.
Must be nice, Dane.
Well, but no, it's more
Jazzy
so like
can sleep and you're comfortable being who you are.
it's more so that like I don't know that being somebody else would make my problems go away. You know, I think it would just lead to different problems. Not to get too real to this smooth jazz track, but speaking of Borderlands, did you guys see the trailer?
No.
Yes.
What do you think, Ashwood?
It doesn't, like, I hate to be a hater. It doesn't look like Borderlands to me. Like,
Mm.
it feels wrong. Like, I
was-
love
okay.
Claptrap. I
Mhm,
loved their, like, I didn't have a problem with anybody's line delivery or anything, but it just, I hated it. I didn't like it at all.
I think it will be a garbage fire, but I'm hoping it will be a fun garbage fire. Does that make sense?
Like, it feels like stunt casting for everything, and I didn't know half the people.
They definitely left out a lot of the comedy. I was kind of expecting the trailer to be like the opening scene of most Borderlands games, where you've got like jokes and music and antics going on. And that's not what we got, which feels like it would be like a slam dunk, an easy thing to replicate.
Well, it feels like they're playing, they want to make Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. I can see that.
It's like a critique I saw, and I don't want another Guardians of the Galaxy. I want Borderlands. I want it to be psychotic and wild
I agree.
and out of the pocket funny.
Yeah. Also, I enjoy Jack Black in pretty much everything he's ever done. However, much like with Chris Pratt Mario, like you have the voice actor for Claptrap. Claptrap's not a real person. You could just
Very good point.
get Claptrap. Like he's on the table.
No, that was like the whole thing with the original Claptrap voice actor, though,
Well, sure.
is that they didn't want to pay him,
Yeah.
so they
That's
had to
bullshit.
replace him.
Was it really less expensive to hire Jack Black?
I
And also
can't-
famous
Jack
people sell,
Black?
and also famous names sell more.
That's true. That's
It's-
very
yeah.
true.
It's the Beyonce as Nala in Lion King, like.
Yeah. But like Nala didn't have a storied, actor already. Like, because the first actor of Claptrap is out. That's already happened. But you have the second actor of Claptrap, who's still presumably making Borderlands games.
They don't make those anymore.
It's only been a few years. Kevin Hart as Wannabe Roland made you question? Yeah. I think actually out of all the weird casting, he felt the most believable to me. Weirdly.
I don't even know who Jamie Lee Curtis is supposed to be.
Tannis, I
Tannis.
think.
Yeah, she's Tannis.
Did not look like Tannis at all.
No, I mean I like Jamie Lee Curtis, and I think it's a pretty inspired casting, but
Yeah, I think Jamie Lee Curtis will do a fine job because she's a fine actress. But like, and like Lilith, I like Kate. She's great, but like, Lilith is 22 in Borderlands 1. Not saying that you can't have someone older playing that role, but it just feels like all the castings feel off in some way.
Yeah, it looks like they put money into it, and it looks like the money went in the wrong places for me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it's going to be a garbage fire, but I am hoping it's going to be a fun garbage fire that I can watch on Hulu or whatever 6 months from
I
now.
think it'll be entertaining.
I hope so. Also, the inclusion of Krieg felt weird to me. Instead of
I love Krieg. It's fine.
Krieg's,
I like Krieg.
Krieg's great, but Brick?
Bricksborg.
Brick's great, and he was one
I
of the
think-
original 4.
I think Krieg's a better. I mean, they have Tiny Tina,
Yeah,
who doesn't show up until the second game.
yeah, that's true. You got me there. You got me there. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, sorry.
I'm pushing that button.
Yeah, same. Will you press the button if you can breathe underwater and water pressure has no effect on your body, so you can swim as deep as you want without being crushed? But
No.
yeah, I knew your answer before.
I would
But
never
you don't have to be
use
afraid.
this ability.
But you don't have to be afraid.
That's true.
What do you mean you don't have to be afraid? It's still.
don't-
It's not the pressure I'm afraid of.
But if you can survive the pressure of the ocean, you could probably survive like the jaws of a shark.
That's not what the question is, Dave.
I mean, fair enough.
That's
But
not what I'm afraid of.
but you will have to always have a container of water with you everywhere you go on land. Joke's on them.
A bottle of water.
I bring a bottle of water with me pretty much everywhere. Yeah, hitting that button.
I mean, y'all hit the button. You don't. The thing is you. It says that like you can do this. You don't have to
I guess I wouldn't have to go swimming.
go underwater.
But, like,
Like, yeah, you just breathe underwater now. It's like, oh shoot, I'm gonna go
I guess it would
do
be
some like
just
funny pool tricks.
yeah, it would be a fun party trick.
Well, and like if your expensive plane goes down to the Bermuda Triangle per se, not that you would know anything about that, Ashley.
Oh yeah, congratulations on making it
yeah.
back. By the way,
Glad you did. Did you? Is it because you hit the button?
It's actually because I created a raft out of like 3 plane wings and the captain.
Okay. Oh, well,
Oh, okay,
wow,
okay.
Captain. Okay, fair enough. But
He was
He was a
very
good man.
buoyant.
if that were to
He
happen,
was very buoyant.
if that were to happen again to you, no problem. You
Yeah.
just swim your way out of there. You can breathe underwater. Water pressure has no effect. You just kind of make your way to land and live the rest of your life.
The thing is, I had a beard all the way like way down, like
Mm,
after I got back to show that time had passed.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm hitting the button. There's no reason not to.
I guess I'd hit the button.
It's fair.
Okay. Would you press the button if all animals can speak like humans, but they're all very annoying or complete jerks? I don't think I'd press that button.
I don't think-
No.
Yeah.
I'd much rather have Frankie not be able to speak human than be somehow more of a jerk to me.
She doesn't need
It's
more
like
power.
all animals suddenly have their personality to
Yeah.
become mean.
Yeah, so even like the goodest boys and girls.
I think their like personalities would stay the same, but they would become like very annoying if they were good, and if they were mean, they would be even meaner. Because then they could communicate their meanness to you.
I enjoy Z's comment on this. It already said they speak like humans. Why do they need to repeat it?
Yeah.
Because humans are jerks. Not all of them. Izzy.
I wouldn't press this button.
I don't think I would either. I'd rather not know.
Jazzy is the resident bird. Any opinions?
I mean, I was given the power to speak, and I'm a jerk, so
You know? Fair enough.
someone pushed the button.
Would you push the button if you can read people's minds, but they will know when you do it?
Yes,
Yes.
No.
I just
Absolutely.
wouldn't read the mind of someone I care about.
I would absolutely read the mind of someone I care about.
I don't.
I would immediately.
I'd be like, hey, I'm reading your
There are
mind.
questions I need answered, and it'd be like, hey, look, this is gonna suck. This is really shitty of me.
But that would like.
I need the answer.
Is it worth it if that ruins your friendship with them?
Meh.
Yeah.
If it was.
I would use it-
Already,
I
It
would-
was already in jeopardy if I'm using this power.
You
I
could
would.
never.
I wouldn't use it on any friends, but I would use it in like a spy situation
Ooh.
where I don't
Oh.
care if someone knows. Like it says they know I'm doing it. It doesn't know that I'm the one doing it.
Sure. JazzySmooth, super spy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'd just become like a top secret Government spy. I'm gonna work with the FBI now.
Sure. This is not at all related to the question, but I really enjoy Jazzy. Every time you talk, it looks like you've eaten my cat.
I have.
No! I'd probably press. No, I don't think I would press it. I don't think I could use it responsibly.
I would absolutely not use it responsibly.
You can't. I don't think there's any way
But that's
you
not.
could.
But that's not part of the button. That's not part of the button question.
Sure. I just know me, and I would not use it responsibly, so I wouldn't press it because I cannot be trusted.
This is just Imogen's deal in campaign 3 of Critical Role.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm getting some pretty terrible prompts here.
I've got one if you need a moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you press the button if you have the intelligence and the resources to invent anything you want, e.g., spaceships, infinite energy, cloning food, but the person you hate will always get the credit for your inventions?
Ooh, I'd hate that, but I'd still press the button.
I think I would too.
Those inventions are important.
Definitely.
I'd press it because no one would believe the person I hate would do it
Is it
or
me?
could do it. Yeah, Dan, it's you.
I knew it.
Oh,
That's true though. They wouldn't believe I did it. I just imagine the like Dinkelberg sort of situation, right? Where you're just like, I built that, and they're like, yeah, whatever, Dane. You don't. That's a good joke, man. No, you didn't. It was obviously Jenkins from accounting. I'm like, Jenkins.
Also, I don't have to go forward with the things I create. I can just keep them to myself, and then no one has to like know or this person has to be credited for it.
You're just cloning your own food.
Yeah.
I just imagine this like the magic of this, right? Where like you're in your workshop tinkering, and like somebody walks in, and they're like, oh, they see you actively working on it, and because of the magic of this button press, they're like, oh, Jenkins built that, huh?
It's like, yeah, whatever. Jenkins built it. Sure.
Could you ghostwrite inventions? Only if the person you hate
think-
most is getting the credit, yeah?
yeah, I think that's pretty much what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just the prompt.
Yeah. I'm hitting that button. My ego's not worth, solving world hunger in this case.
God, some of these
Sorry, that-
prompts are really shitty.
Yeah, thank you
That
for the heads
prompt
up,
you got was
Jazzy.
so bad.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't press that one either, Dane.
Probably not.
No.
Nope.
Okay, wait. No, this is dumb.
This one's
No,
stupid. I don't actually want to answer it, but I am going to read it. Will you press the button if you have a phone with unlimited battery, but it has very little storage space? That's just my phone now.
It's like how much is very little? 1 gigabyte?
1 gigabyte. 36 megs.
One of these prompts just said, but you die at 20. What is the average age of a user on this fucking website?
Oh, it's like 13. Oh, these are like 13-year-olds.
Uh-huh.
That explains a lot, actually.
This one's so stupid. Sorry, I'm reading Dane's and these
Yeah,
dumb.
it's very dumb.
You can heal all people's emotionally. Sorry. You can heal all people emotionally, mentally, and physically. But every time you heal someone, a part of your individuality is lost.
That's like a wildly like encouraging prompt, actually.
I feel
Like
like
that's a very substantial mental
It's the-
exercise.
The superhuman conundrum.
I feel like
This is the most. Sorry, go ahead, Dane.
eventually the first like the first 10 really matter, right? You lose what makes you you. But then after that it's just like, oh, like I don't know.
If I'm reading it from like if I'm reading it in like the sense of how a story would write it, it's that like every time you heal someone, you take on a part of them as yourself, like whether it's like a part of their personality or what have you.
Oh god, what if you just get like the worst of the people you heal?
Yeah, maybe. Like maybe you like, oh, you healed someone's blindness, so do you become blind, or does your eyesight get worse?
Can you? So okay,
Hi,
You
Aku,
remove
welcome
someone's
in.
depression, but you become depressed.
the descriptor of all people means I could heal myself though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then you lose your own
Do
self to that as well. Maybe that part of you just disappears.
Oh, I hate that. Ain't nobody me but me. Oh,
Yeah, sorry, Aku, you missed the rankings.
some hot takes in there.
We ranked cereal mascots that we could that we could beat in a fight, and the letters of the alphabet. Okay. Why are half of these everyone you love dies?
Yeah, I know. This is a pretty quintessential one. I feel like this is pretty normal. You get a genie lamp, but the wishes you use, the genie uses against you.
That's just a genie.
It's or like a monkey's paw sort of scenario.
Yeah.
Is that still worth it to you?
No.
I don't think it is for me either.
Unless one of my wishes can be the genie cannot affect me with the genie cannot turn the tables on any of my wishes.
I'm sure that
Yeah.
is against the genie wish code, right? Like no wishing for more wishes, sort of thing.
Welcome back, Wolf. Yeah, this is.
That's also so dumb.
You can travel back in time whenever you want, but the distance you time travel will be subtracted from your life. So
That's just so dumb.
I can go back 30 years, baby. Why would? Oh, I guess no, because I lose that.
You
It's like,
lose
if
that,
you're-
so it's like
I
you
guess-
don't know how long you're gonna live.
I guess
Yeah.
if what you're using it for is like very moment to moment time travel, like, oh, I spilled my coffee, whoop, like literally 5 seconds previously.
Oh yeah, Trillium actually asked this question: so if you could go back in time like a couple of minutes or something, would you like take that power? It's like yes, absolutely would. Because I think it would be like super useful when it comes to having conversations, especially difficult conversations.
Are you?
Just what?
Sorry. Go ahead. I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you
I'm all
save scumming your conversations?
Yeah.
I would be. I would absolutely be that.
Amazing. I don't blame you. I don't blame
That's
you.
what
at all.
happens in Life is Strange.
And
That
in-
was exactly what brought on the conversation.
It was. I know exactly why. That's exactly why. That.
and in Baldur's Gate.
No, Wolf. Some of these are really terrible, so we're not gonna put them on screen.
Yeah.
Some of these are really fucking awful.
You'll be able to put yourself into any world or alternative universe at any time or any specific moment at your command. But you must stay there for at least one day, and in every other world, no one will be able to see or hear you. Yeah,
That last addendum is weird. Like,
Yeah.
why does that matter?
it shouldn't, right? Like, even if you get sent to like Attack on Titan world or like some terrible, awful place, like
But also, you
I-
can like,
I can survive a day.
yeah, but sure. But it's also saying like, you'll be able to put yourself into any. You are putting yourself there. Oh, I put myself into Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can stay there a day. I'll probably stay there longer than a day.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds rad.
But then and in every other world, no one will be able to see or hear you. I'm not in every other world anyway. Why would it matter if
Yeah.
they could see or hear me?
Yeah.
I don't understand that part of it.
it's weird for sure.
But yes, I
Aku, thank
pressed
you
the
for the
button.
posture check.
I guess maybe you could
Yeah,
technically jump to another world, but they couldn't see you. Maybe.
It's like, do you only get to pick? So, is it basically you pick a single world that you can go to and have to stay there a day, but every other place you go from ever on
Oh, maybe.
no longer sees or hears you? That'd be a silly.
That'd be
button
awful.
press.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah, that'd be-
terrible.
Then I'd stay in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one that's actually worth talking about. You can stop time for an unlimited amount of time. You can start and stop it whenever you want. You can move around and do whatever you want during these periods. but you age 3 times faster when time is stopped.
Ooh.
Yeah, I pushed that
So
button.
this is just like one of my favorite movies growing up. I think it was called Time Stoppers.
Yes.
It was they had magic watches, they could stop time, but they aged more quickly while time was frozen.
would
I mean,
probably
3 times
press it.
doesn't sound that bad. I mean, I feel like as long as I'm not stopping time, stupid reason.
It definitely.
Honestly,
As long as
3 times is nothing at all. Like if you stop time for an hour, you age 3 hours. That's nothing.
my thought
Yeah.
process is, okay, so theoretically, if you could use this to, I pause time, I stay asleep for 8 hours.
Yeah.
So in that time, in
It
that
would be like
instance,
8
you
a
lose
day.
a full day. You lose a full 24 hours of your life. Okay, then I just won't. Then I'll just sleep for like, I pause time to get an extra 2 hours of sleep when I wake up in the morning to go to work or something.
Oh God, yes.
Hi, McCarty. Welcome in. How are you doing today?
Yeah, that
Um,
seems like a no-brainer to me. You do kind of run into the anime fight syndrome of like, I can use this power, but only for 2 minutes or whatever. A little bit, but I mean 3 times, like Ashwood said, is nothing.
propositions. What kind of
ooh.
propositions?
Oh my!
I don't know if we should be getting proposed to on the stream.
Congratulations,
Marry me,
Ashwood. Oh,
Oh. Yeah, I would absolutely take this power. I would do all sorts of. Like an hour nap.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I would take an hour nap. I would do all sorts of things that would make. Honestly, I would go back to working in kitchens if this was a.
Oh yeah,
power I had.
that'd be like fantastic for working kitchens.
mm-hmm.
I don't even need like a good 5 minutes
Yeah,
of time stop to get so much done.
I agree.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'd press that button.
I'd press the button.
Z, you can stop time at any point in time, but you age 3 times as fast while time is stopped. Basically, I would absolutely press that button. You're invincible to any and all attacks, but you'll feel all the pain you're directly responsible for.
Do not push that button.
No.
No. Nope.
You step on an ant, you're dead.
Yeah, but you're invincible, so you wouldn't be dead. You would just hurt a lot. Can you imagine, like,
You would go into shock.
hurting somebody's feelings? And you're like, oh God, ow! Like,
Oh no! My worst fear.
yeah, like literally,
Hurting someone's feelings and then having to feel it.
yeah. No, thank you.
Do not push that button. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay. A lot of wow.
Yeah,
A lot of
right.
13-year-olds
Are the youths
Are-
okay?
doesn't sound like it. You can become a super. I don't know why I started reading that without checking the butt.
Always gotta check the butt.
If you're not checking the butt, what are we even doing here? This is so stupid. Go ahead, please.
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
No, there's just
I'm
someone
getting that.
Okay. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're not gonna be joining anybody's Google Meets.
No.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Sorry to make an executive decision, but that was already.
No, that was sus. I'm not dealing with that. I was gonna just let them down, but executive decisions are appreciated.
Did you get another bot?
It seemed like a scammer.
Mm-hmm.
Someone trying to get me into some kind of Google thing that was gonna fish me.
Nope.
And if they, I imagine they were gonna try and send a link to chat,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm glad we stopped them.
That's,
Great work, Jazzy.
yeah.
Real good.
No prep.
Okay. Executive Jazzy, very good. God, the youths are not okay.
No.
The youths are not okay.
Like here's one. You make a discovery that will eventually lead to the cure of all diseases. But this happens after you die, and during your lifetime you are deemed insane. Why add this and during your lifetime you are deemed insane part?
Because it has to have like some awful consequence to a good thing that could happen.
But it could just be like this happens after you die. The discovery that you make leads to the cures of all diseases.
But then you're insane, and if you remember it as it's awful.
Yeah. Your legacy,
Nothing's
Ashwood.
worse than-
The
nothing's
Ashwood
worse than
family
mental
name.
illness.
The audio family name will be tarnished forever until it's not.
I don't miss being this edgy.
Speaking of, world peace will begin and last for a eternity. Just one though.
Just one of them?
You only get one eternity. Earth
Just
will
the one.
no longer have wars, battles, or gang wars. So
Oh no.
wars and gang wars, we have to split those up. Okay.
Yeah.
We will not have wars or gang wars, in case you were concerned.
I love the next line. I love the next line. so
Right.
much.
Murder rate will slow to nearly a halt.
Is
Okay,
this
okay.
still?
Yes.
Sorry, I did read that as murder rate slow to nearly instead.
Oh.
I was like, oh, there's no longer wars, battles. There is still murder.
Yeah. But it must face a 100 years war that will traumatize soldiers and civilians. Mass population will die horribly. It will be burnt into the memories of every humans and pass on to children after children. Aliens will look in disgust at the human race, and the war will never be forgotten.
This is Gundam.
Yes. This is an anime.
No, I'm not gonna
No.
push the fucking button. I mean, I guess like, okay, what is 100 wars to an eternity of peace? But
Just one though.
but then everyone lives with trauma for the rest of their lives until like
Yeah,
it
really.
takes like what 500 years before we get like, if not that, like they say it'll mass populations will die horribly.
Exactly, Aku.
It's insane. Absolutely ridiculous.
No, I don't push the button.
And we don't have to do many more of these if we're feeling towards the end of it, but
Oh, it's funny though.
Yeah.
It's at least been a very funny time.
I agree.
Okay, here's one. Here's a great one. You gain the ability to bring back an extinct species, just only one. But your favorite animal species must go extinct by your doing.
Oh,
Oh my god.
so your favorite
my
animal. your
By
fa-
my
you get to bring back.
hand.
You get to bring back any extinct species, but fucking every goddamn one of your favorite has to go, and it's by you. It's your.
My favorite species is human.
shit.
I will kill all of them.
Like on the one hand, dope. Woolly mammoth's back. Sick. Hella tight. Oh.
On the
Sorry,
on
horses.
the other hand, sorry penguins.
You have
Sorry penguins, I have to break all your necks now.
Just go, quick, go, quick.
I feel bad for whoever's favorite animal is the emu. Because we've lost wars as humans to those birds.
Dangerous creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like you have to extinct the other animal before you get to bring back the one that you're trying to bring back.
Yeah.
Zeus would never be the same.
That's very true. I just... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? I'd do it.
What would you bring back?
I would bring back. You know, I didn't have an answer for this. I don't even have a favorite species. I don't know. I don't.
But I would do it.
But I would do it. Yeah.
Ashford
I-
just
I would-
wants to feel the rush.
I just want the power of life and death in my hands. What's so wrong with that?
Do you want me to answer honestly?
I'd rather you didn't.
Nothing then.
You couldn't live without all the dogs and cats. What? You could bring back an extinct dog. I'm out here looking to fight giraffes. As if, Spice. Giraffes are too nerdy to be my favorite animal.
Square up, giraffes.
Fight me, giraffes. I'll meet you in the parking lot of the Denny's at 2 a.m.
I feel like giraffes are more Waffle House people. You get to be with the one you love, but, and this is really bad, okay? You have to live together in Finland for the rest of your lives.
Fuck no.
I just want to know, like, what did OP have against Finland? Hard pass.
It's Finland. Have you heard of them?
Fucking
Have you heard their
Finland.
silly accents?
Just like, oh god. Not worth it to be with the one that I love if I have to live in Finland.
And if you ever step
I
foot
like
out of
Finland.
if you ever step foot out of Finland, they kill you.
Yeah, the Finnish guard. Hard press. Like 8 times. Sorry, I said press, not pass.
Oh, this one sucks. You automatically know the answer to every question. Everyone disagrees with you.
Oh god. That's like worse than the inventor one.
So it's like no matter what, you know the answer. No one agrees with you. No one believes that's it. Trivia would suck.
Yes. Oh,
That
no.
one was funny, Dane.
Yeah, you can.
What kid writing these was like, ugh, Finland?
Yeah, I don't know. I just passed one that said, you can fly, but you can't walk.
Oh, God.
A weird one.
Yeah. Can you run?
I don't know.
They don't say. They
This
never
one is-
said anything about dancing.
You just boogie nights your way through life,
Yeah, you crump your way through life.
hitting the gritty. Can you imagine how weird it would be to see somebody running down the street doing... What's that guy
It's like,
doing?
sorry, I have to do this.
No,
It's,
I
it's
can't-
either this or I fly,
Yeah.
and this is a no-fly zone.
Oh, God.
Okay, here's one. You gain the ability to shapeshift into anything, but once a month you must take a stereotypical internet addict to the prom in the living form of their waifu.
Oh, no.
Okay,
I would do it.
I would do it.
I probably would.
It's
too.
just
You like-
cosplay.
Yeah, you
It's
make like
just
you
cosplay.
make one dude's or a girl. You know, I'm not gonna judge. You make one person's life like really happy for like one night.
As long as I don't have to put
Yeah.
out
How much of the time am I Gojo Satoru?
all the time.
Exactly.
Well, sorry.
So, like,
At least once a year.
how is there a prom each month? I imagine, Spice, you have to put it on to keep your powers.
Mm-hmm.
Finland was ranked the happiest country in the world 6 years in a row last year, so at least we'd be happy.
Yeah, but it's
That's a good point.
Finland.
Ugh.
God.
No, I love Finland. Finland, my heart goes out to you. Hope everything's going okay.
Yeah. Shout out to our Finnish viewers.
We haven't talked in a while, Finland, and I kind of miss us.
Mm.
Yeah, here's the thing, Finn. I can't. I was like about to stand up and turn my chair around, and I realized I don't actually have that ability with a gamer chair. Like I can't physically conceive of a way that would work.
And this is why I think I could beat a streamer in a fight.
Look, I'm on a futon. I could 100% flip this bitch around if I had to. Not sitting.
I'm not sure how much more of these I can take.
That's fine. That is fine by me.
Oh, it's almost noon. Not noon. What's the other
It
one?
is almost noon.
What's the other one? Midnight. Shut up.
Reverse noon.
Noon 2.
No one laugh at that.
All right.
It's almost the noontime of the night.
High Newt.
Ashwood, how
What
do
would you
feel?
shapeshift into?
Ooh.
All of my cosplays, Spice.
Oh yeah.
I'd be the best cosplayer in the world. And then I'd
Ashwood,
get paid to cosplay.
how do you feel about reverse math?
I think it's a much better form of math.
Mm.
I think it's what we should do for our bills when we get them paid, and I think that when we get a receipt at the restaurant, that's what we should use.
It's fair.
I also don't know what reverse math is.
Oh, it's a season 1 Vox Machina joke.
Don't remember it.
Grog is talking about, or I guess Travis probably is talking about. It's like, sorry, I can't do reverse math, and Sam's like, do you mean subtraction?
That
Spice-
does sound like something Travis would say.
Spice has a question before we leave.
Okay, what is it, Spice?
It's low noon, Z. Oh god, I hope not. That means the sun is close. I hate that guy.
I'm more of a noon half full kind of guy.
I'm more of a noon in your eye.
Like a big pizza pie?
That's amore.
You instantly become a master in whatever craft you choose. But you could never learn anything new about it ever again. Just to clarify, Spice, does that mean that, like, let's say you're a master cosplayer at this moment in time now? Does that mean if they come out with, like,
advances.
yeah, so, like, we didn't used to have Warbler, right? So if, like, Warbler or whatever the next Warbler is comes out, are you, like, you just don't get it? You just can't use it?
I feel like even with what you could theoretically master in, say, cosplay right now, that could bring you to the rest of your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
I mean,
if you had ever like aged out enough, you could always like turn to like, oh, I'm a retro cosplayer.
Pardon me. Oh, I guess that's true, but, like, can you imagine, like, if you got this power in the 90s, right? And then 10 years later you saw LEDs and, you know, thermoplastics?
I don't like the idea of ever being locked out of learning something new. That kind of turns me off from it. But being a master of anything at the moment would kind of be pretty cool.
Would be cool. I'm just remembering, like, my bathrobe Kenshin cosplays from the 90s and, like, how much it would suck if that were my level of skill.
If that was where you were stuck at?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if you could do that, like, but in a masterful way?
Other people have, like, mech suits that work, and I'm over here like, toilet paper tube, ha! It's not toilet paper, but the Christmas sword.
I mean, I very much want to make a Gundam cosplay. I think that would be very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the idea that you can't advance, or if you hear new info, you can't remember it.
Yeah, that's wild.
Probably not.
I would not do that. I like the idea of learning new things. Honestly, the things that keep me, like, going back to doing stuff is when I learn something new about it.
Yeah.
Because it's like... Go ahead.
Oh, no, after you.
We each cosplay, I go, this is something I haven't done before. This is an element I'm going to incorporate into it. So I get excited about being able to do that. So it's like, probably my next cosplay, whatever I do, is going to incorporate something more, like, wig-oriented, so I can do more wig stuff, or more makeup-oriented, so I can do more makeup.
No,
But yeah, that's it.
I absolutely agree. Every time I, like, see somebody do something cool, and I feel that inspiration hit, and it's like, how would I use what they're doing for a project that I want to do, right? So, like, you know, if they're doing a Gundam, like, maybe I don't want to do a Gundam. Maybe I want to do, like, Evangelion or something. But can I use the techniques that they're showing in their video, or what they're doing to, like, learn about the craft and carry it forward into what I'm interested in. I definitely think that's a huge point of inspiration for me as well. Spice,
Exactly.
Spice has one more for us. One more, and then we're calling it, Spice.
Spice! I said I couldn't do anymore.
She's laughing maniacally in her room. I'm scared.
I have no idea what this could mean.
I don't either.
Well, thank y'all very much for doing this tonight. I know it was congratulations to Dane for his triumphant charity stream way eons ago.
Thank you,
when
thank
this
you.
was promised.
Yeah, this was part of my Extra Life event, so hope you all enjoyed it. One of many rewards you all have earned through awesome donations and whatnot. And thank you, Jazzy, thank you, Ashwood, for being here and making this even more enjoyable and allowing me to hijack our Thursday.
Anytime.
Yeah, I mean we didn't have any good ideas for anything else except for maybe the Jazzy master plan.
True.
It'll happen one day.
Glad you had a chill time, Wolf.
Spice says you can isekai yourself and all of your loved ones into a world of your choosing. You remember all of your life and shared memories, but no one else will. They will remember their but they will remember their past lives, but they can't remember you.
I can't wrap my head around this one.
So basically, you go to an isekai world with all the
Yeah.
people you want to be there.
Yep.
But they don't remember you.
Ooh.
But you remember
Yeah, I do.
everything.
I think I do it because I feel like if I didn't, people would be mad at me like, wait, why didn't you isekai us into the fantasy world?
Yeah. Depends on the
Get me out-
fantasy world.
get me
to
out
be
of here.
fair.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like classic fan. I'm not thinking like a specific world, like a. I'm not thinking like, oh, we go to Sword Art or something like that. I'm thinking like, oh, it's like the ideal like generic isekai world.
Sure.
Rolling green plains, nice fantasy towns and taverns and what have you.
This might
Just
be.
Put us in
Dragon.
Delicious in Dungeon.
Oh, please.
Like just somewhere nice.
That's a dangerous. Although I'm pretty sure it's easy to like revive people
Yeah,
in that one.
it seems like it is.
It's a very dangerous world, though.
I think maybe this is my hubris speaking, but I feel like even though no one will remember the time we had in the other world, I feel like as long as y'all's personalities are more or less the same, but you know, Elf Ashwood and Dwarf Jazzy are just different folk. I feel like I could like bamboozle you into becoming friends with me again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
work
I think
out.
we could be friends again.
Yeah.
That's how it would work out. All of my cords have fallen from under my desk.
What has God forsaken
go
us,
catch 'em.
Ashwood?
Yeah, I'd do it.
Me too.
You mean I get magic and I have to make friends with all of my buddies again?
And that could be kind of sweet, right? I mean, that's kind of like one of the points of free rent, I think, to mention an anime we talked about earlier. Like, remembering the good times, remembering what, you know, important relationships mean to you, right? And so I feel like through that lens, you can kind of relive that and, like, become friends again. But now we all have magic powers and stuff. That's cool.
Hell yeah. Alright, then that does it for tonight
And that will
for me,
do it.
gang.
Sam, I'm going to sign off.
Sleepy time.
Thank you both for
Sleepy
being here.
time. Thank you for being here. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching tonight. I hope you had a fantastic time. Love you very much. We are going to be back on Sunday, hopefully with Nightingale. Maybe Control. It depends on how things end up going. We'll be back to have some more fun with you coming now. EP at low newt, Spice, not high newt.
True. Also, if you're looking for something to do tomorrow, I do believe Jazzy and I are going to be trying to do the Final Fantasy VII demo, the new one that just came out.
Oh, yeah.
It's relatively short, but we'll talk about the game and what we think about it, what we like about it, if there's anything we don't like about it. So yeah, join us.
I
if you'd
might
like.
try to do more Nightingale. I don't know.
Heck
Who knows
yeah.
what? Who knows what I'll do to pass the constant flow of time?
Relentless, but so are we.
So are we. Bye. Love you.
Love you too.
I don't know where. I don't know where I'm at. I'm gonna throw some.
All right, everybody. That's going to do it for us this evening. Ashwood's loopy as hell. Thank you all so much for being here, and thank you so much for raising money for the Extra Life Gaming Marathon. This would not have happened without you. I hope this was an enjoyable stream. It's different than what we normally do, and not something I want to do all the time, but I think it is fun to kind of get in and just talk about weird, crazy things, right? Just sort of talk shop and sort of see what letter we rank highest of the alphabet. X got robbed, to be honest. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for making a difference in children's lives. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to put some raid messages in the chat. I probably should figure out who I'm raiding first. That would have been a smart thing to do, I suppose. Who's even on? Thank you for putting up with the weirdness in terms of our camera issues and whatnot. I might just go back to my other camera. I don't want to do that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Give it some thought. Give it some thought. Let's see here. Ashwood! Curse you. Curse you, sir!
Did you raid to me?
No.
No, okay.
I thought about it. We haven't raided anyone yet. Welcome in, Raiders! My name is Dean Dane. I'm ending stream. You may have heard me on Ashwood Audio Stream. He's still here for now.
Hi.
He can't leave. We won't let him. Jazzy's locked the door.
Let me out. Let me out. This
No.
is not a dance.
Begging for help. I'm screaming for help. Thank you for the raid, sir. I appreciate you very much. And thank you for being here once again.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Hey, Wolf. Let's get you a shout out. Let me get a shout out for my good friend Ashwood Audio here. Everyone, if you're not following Ashwood Audio, and all these people I'm about to shout out, go follow them. They're awesome. They're incredible. Oh, it's not going to play videos, though, because I'm on my ending screen. I'm just going to rapid fire it. Everyone gets a shout out. You get a shout out, and you get a shout out, and you get a shout out. Who the hell am I rating now? Now I feel like it matters who we raid. I've got Ashwood's chat here. It's too many shout-outs. I'm not even close to being done. I have a bunch of big named people on right now. Ashwood, I don't suppose you have anyone online at current, do you?
Sorry, what's happening?
Oh, I was curious if you had anyone online that you would recommend.
Not anybody I know too well.
Oh, Cat Dix is streaming Helldivers? Sure, why not? We'll go spread some love that way. Alright everyone, thank you so much for being here. My name is Dean Day, and I've been your streamer for the evening. I've been your friendly local GM on the internet. We're going to raid Cat Dix tonight. Thank you for all the fun. Thank you again for raising money to help sick kids. Until next time, everyone, please take care of yourself, take care of each other, bring light to the darkness where you can, and don't forget to get that bread. We hope to see you back tomorrow, and then on Tuesday for our normal our normal stream. I'm tired too. You can find us on TikTok, you can find us on YouTube. Go follow us there if you want to. We upload content every day. YouTube, okay, don't. Awesome. Spelling. Anyway, love you all very much. We will see you tomorrow. Until then. Bye.